shot, did a live broadcast, and it just made me realize, in other words, there was an electric bike store next door.
Yes.
They immediately said, what's involved in having a live broadcast? So if you own a business and you want some action and you want us to bring some activity, consider having us do a live broadcast. Even though we're not looking for any more to do, we might do them anyway. So, because they're fun. In other words, we like doing them. There's a lot of work to getting ready. And
right. Well, we've got this show every Saturday that's a live remote broadcast. We've got the Wednesday show that's a live remote at the Golden Eagle Diner.
Then we got once a month.
Once a month at Fix Your Crack in Harrington.
Yes.
And now we've decided we're going to be at the Delaware State Fair. We don't have the date or the day yet, but
can you remember if it was Thursdays or Fridays?
That we're going to be there?
Yeah.
I've got it written down on a piece of paper, but it's on my desk at the studio.
Okay. Because I was looking at the calendar, and I can't remember if it was Thursdays or Fridays.
The last Saturday, possibly.
That's 27th, right. So I want to hit the goodie bags real quick.
Okay.
We gave away some goodie bags at Best Shot, and they were a big hit.
Yes.
We ran out of them, so I want to let you know that if you own a business and you want to give us something to put in the goodie bags, okay? I don't mean literature or pamphlets. I'm talking to something tangible, something people can use.
Something of value.
Something of value, right. Not a discount card, but maybe a gift card, a coupon but not just a discount. We want something that they get something.
Coupon,
$5 or $10 coupon. Free ice cream cone somewhere, free milkshake. Okay, free pair of shoes. Them rubber boots. Boy, I could finally get rid of them. I could put a coupon in there for a free
if you
pair.
got a size 17 shoe.
No, we only got size 16s left. Oh my gosh. I think we're selling them for 99 cents a pair and still can't get rid of them. All right. So anyway, if you got something to put in the goodie bag, let us know. It's the 20th. We've already got a handful of items, okay? And the way you get these goodie bags.
This is at Fix Your Crack that we're
Fix Your Crack. You got to be there. You got to be there to get them, okay?
Right. We're going to give out tickets, those tickets.
Yeah.
Like we do. We're going to have a drawing at the end.
Oh, we got a whole different plan for Fix Your Crack.
Just hand them out?
We're going to divert traffic. We're going to get the flow of traffic through his parking lot.
Anybody got one of those big arrow signs?
Yes.
We need to borrow that.
Yes, so we're going to flow the traffic through his parking lot and then dump them back out.
We are not Harrington PD. We are not going to do that.
No, we're doing it through verbal instructions. So anyway, that's our goal, folks. We're going to set up right in his parking lot, and we're going to have goodie bags. You know what we're going to have the next time we're there?
What? Oh, the backpacks.
100 backpacks.
With stuff in them for kids for school.
In them.
So,
and yes,
are going to come and just if they show up, they get them. I think.
Yeah, they got
to figure all the details out.
The kids got to show up. Got to bring your kid with you.
Right, exactly.
You can't come and get 10 or 20 of them. Okay.
Right.
In other words,
you got to bring 10 or 20 kids if you're going to do that.
Are we going live? Holy mackerel!
Well, I'll see you in a little bit, Jim.
All right, Colin. Thank you very much. All right, now we are live on 2 radio stations, so we say welcome to our Delaware 105.9 audience. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Going to do a quick sponsor segment for my accountant, George Luff, his son Tyler. I'm talking about Luff and Associates. Where are they at? 3 locations, Milford, Dover, and Rehoboth. How long they've been around, I don't know. But I remember when Tyler was just a little boy, and now he's grown up, went to college, got married, got kids, and he's a CPA. And he's pretty much helping run the business with his dad. So if you need some accounting help, mainly businesses, if you need some accounting help, you've been doing it all yourself and you're just sick of doing it yourself and you want some help, hey, get up with Luff and Associates and see what they can do. If you filed one extension too many and you want to get your tax returns finally done, please get up with Luff and Associates. What's their number? It's 302-422-9699, 302-422-9699, Luff, L-U-F-F, CPAs.com. Now, Alicia is here, and we're going to take a picture real quick and get rolling. All right, Kent Sussex Industries, Alicia Hollis, how you doing?
Doing great today. How are you?
I'm doing good.
It's nice to be inside.
It's nice to be inside. You haven't been here yet when we were outside, but
No.
it was toasty.
Yes.
It was toasty.
Yes.
So, but we got a weather warning. We were warned not to be outside today.
Oh,
so
wow.
That is why we're in here.
Well, you certainly did what a lot of businesses have to do, and you stepped back and punted this morning, so you had to get reset up inside.
Yep. So it's all good. Everything is good, and we're feeling good about being here. They've been starting to do breakfast here in the past month or so at the Palace, and so we're here to help spread the word. Okay?
And I have been here for breakfast.
Have you really?
I have,
Okay,
because of your...
What do you like for breakfast?
I'm an omelet girl.
Omelet girl.
Yeah, I
okay.
like omelets.
All right. Well, good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, we are here. We are here at the Palace, and we say thank you for having us. Now, Kent Sussex Industries, big organization, lot going on. What do you got going on?
So, normally when I'm here, I talk about events that we have and ask for sponsors. And today's a little bit different. I'm going to kind of share with people what their sponsorships have helped.
Excellent. Like a year in review or something like that.
Yeah, and so I wanted to start with the KSI newsletter because we put this out kind of every quarter.
Okay.
And we stopped mailing the newsletter several years ago. And I wanted to bring it to people's attention that we are still doing a newsletter. And if you'd like to get a KSI newsletter, we are emailing them to people whose email addresses we have.
Right. And you got to say you want it.
Right.
Let us know.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I wanted to share some of the things that are in the newsletter. We've gotten a new CEO, and he started in December. So our agency has been on a strategic planning course. It's wonderful.
Yep.
And so we've got a person who's been with us for about 14 years who's getting ready to retire.
Oh, okay.
So he has been kind of the driver behind some exciting things. We've had a renovation at our Milford facility. So one of the things you'll see in the newsletter talks about the renovations, and part of what excites me is to encourage people to come in to KSI and take a tour.
Yeah.
Let me
They're
show.
free.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Let me
With an
show
appointment.
you, and with an appointment.
Right.
Let me show you what you have helped to make happen.
What you're
Let me
investing in.
introduce you to some of the people who receive the services that you've helped to make happen. So one of the things that people will learn about in our newsletter is a young man named Samson who has gotten a job at the Delaware Veterans Home.
Okay.
So all of those partnerships that are developed throughout the year have some kind of
connection,
end goal,
right.
And so for Samson, he started out volunteering, as many people at KSI. We go and volunteer at the food bank, we volunteer at the Veterans Home. Well, through that volunteer experience, he decided he liked doing that.
Really?
And he got a job at the Delaware Veterans Home. It took a lot of coordination with DVR, the Division of Vocational Rehabilitation, in KSI. But Samson is now working at the Veterans Home, developing relationships, and it's kind of what we dream of for the programs.
That's the end goal.
It's the end goal.
Right.
It's the end goal.
That's like a field goal.
It is totally a field
very
goal.
good.
So everybody's excited about that. And some of the other things that you'll see in the newsletter is Camp Lenape is starting on Monday. It'll be a 5-week camp.
Okay.
And one of the new things when people go to camp this year is we have a newly paved parking lot and the basketball court.
Jerry's Paving, and who was the other one?
Alan Myers.
Alan Myers.
So between the supplies and the labor, that whole parking lot and basketball court have been redone.
That was a huge donation.
Oh, it was huge.
That had to be over $100,000 worth of work.
And it's about relationships again.
Right.
And way back when Ann Haggerty was responsible for us acquiring Camp Lenape, and she worked with Jerry's Paving and said, you never know till you ask.
Right.
And you ask for this big, huge thing, and he says, I can do that. Let me see if I can get some help and support.
That was very nice. So the camp is open this year?
It is open again this year, 5 weeks. Starts on Monday the 8th.
Okay.
And
that's Monday?
This Monday.
Right.
This Monday. So we've got a lot of partnerships going. The Lake Forest School District and the Milford School District are very active in Camp Lenape this year. So we're excited to see what's happening.
So subscribe to the newsletter. You'll email it out.
Absolutely.
How do they subscribe to it?
So you can always go to the KSI webpage
Okay.
and sign up there. But anybody who has heard me talk here knows that I love for people to call KSI
Okay, on the
so
phone.
I can get a hold of you and talk about why you're interested in KSI and how we can further that relationship. So if you call KSI 302-422-4014 and ask for Alicia.
Okay.
And then we can chat about whatever you have interest in.
Now, your new leader, his
Yes.
name is Heath Chasanoff.
Chasanoff.
Yep, I've had him on before.
Awesome.
Other times.
And I know
think
he's going to be sometime in the future.
Yep, good guy.
He is a
I know
good guy.
him, I know his wife, just a good people.
Yeah,
so.
we're excited about all of the opportunities that KSI has and kind of opening those doors and windows to see where it's going to go.
Right. So I want to encourage anybody that's watching or listening that has never been to KSI for a tour, never heard of KSI, never exposed yourself to it. It's a great organization. They help people find employment, whether it's in the building doing things, whether it's out in the field. In other words, not in the field, but out of the building. It's a great thing. I used to go to church with a gentleman, I think his name was Patrick. He hated it when you closed for snow.
Yes.
You know what I mean? In other words, he
Absolutely.
hated it. He's like, man, I want to work every day,
Yeah, so Thursday the 4th
Right.
wasn't happy for some people
Correct,
because we
'cause
weren't open.
You've interrupted their routine.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Thank
Alicia,
you so much for your
all you
time.
do. It was good. It
Thank
was good.
you.
So get up with her. What was that? 422?
4014 in that order.
Okay.
Thank
All right.
you.
See ya. All right, the crowd is forming. We got lots of people coming, and we want to say thanks a lot for everybody for coming in today. It's kind of a busy little morning. I think Denise is coming up, and want to talk real quick about Dawn Kennedy. You hear me talk about her each and every week, and Dawn Kennedy does house cleaning. So if you happen to be fed up with cleaning your house, you just can't take it any longer, and you say, you know what? I want somebody to clean my house. Well, you give Dawn a call. Maybe you own a business and you want her to clean your offices or something like that. Maybe you have a camper, a travel trailer, a motorhome or whatever. She cleans the inside of that. So I'm just letting you know, if you need some cleaning done, some deep cleaning, I use her when I have a tenant move out of one place and into another. In other words, she cleans the house or whatever I may have. So if you have any questions, if you want to get somebody a gift certificate, you got an event coming up, you don't know what to get somebody, get them a gift certificate to have their house cleaned, okay? But what is the phone number? It's 302-362-7064. It's 302-362-7064. It's I'll be there, cleaning and care, very honest, very dependable. She does a good job. I had somebody the other day say, man, she organized my friend. She does do that. Whatever you want her to do. The cabinets, the refrigerator, you don't want her to touch that stuff, no problem at all. But give her a call. Gift cards, gift certificates are available, and discounts to military, first responders, and seniors, all right? Denise Weller has arrived.
I have. Picture time.
Picture time, picture perfect.
Yep.
Hey, how are you today?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I'm doing good. We had a good time last night.
We did. We played games with friends.
I know. Who won?
Who did win? Guada's there. Who won?
Who won, Guada? I can't remember.
Guada won.
Guada won.
She's being humble.
We set her up for that one.
Yeah, we did. She did good.
She did good.
Yeah.
So anyway, I had no idea playing dominoes. The goal was to have the least amount of points.
The least amount.
Right. Now, who had the most? Was it Brad or Jim Bosco?
I think it was Brad.
Brad. So
Yeah.
Guada won, and Brad had the most points. So anyway, but Linda Bosco was able to join us, but she's not here today.
No.
Linda
We
is
miss
limping.
Linda.
Linda's limping. So anyway, I just want to say that we miss you, Linda. And if you were here, we would load you up with some free napkins, okay? All right, so anyway, Denise, what are you doing
Oh,
today? You want me to tell you what we should talk about?
Yeah, what should we talk about?
I have no idea.
Oh, gosh.
I'm in the mood for some Greenwood barbecue chicken.
All right, we can do that.
Okay, we
Yeah.
can do that. All right, we can do it today and tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So we got a ball game tonight down in Roxana, is that right?
That's correct.
It's going to be really nice and toasty.
It is. Or
All right. Do you like it inside better?
Yeah, it's nice in here.
Okay,
Yeah, air
I said
conditioned.
toasty. It made me think of outside. I was
Yeah.
soaking wet when I get done
Yeah,
with the
but
show out
it's
there.
a nice setting outside.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
And I think some nights they have some music, and in the winter they have the little fireplace going.
They had a
and
decorated 4th of July
They
out
did,
there. Yeah,
they
I
did.
can see that being really cozy.
So, but we're going to fill every seat in the house this morning, okay?
That's a good goal.
That's a good goal. So if you're hungry and you want some breakfast and you want it made from scratch, some good quality food, come to the Palace in Milford 7 days a week,
Yeah.
but especially this morning before 9 while we're here.
Yeah.
All right, what else is up?
Oh, my goodness.
Crafts and the fair. How's that coming?
This week is the last week.
It's crunch time.
Yeah, Saren will not finish her stained glass the way she wants it because she
Okay.
doesn't have time. So we're going to
She's very particular.
We're going to downsize it a little bit.
Okay.
It's not going to be a big window. It's just going to be a little sun catcher. So.
Okay.
But that's all right. She'll
Okay.
have something. Brody's
All right.
doing good. His box will be done.
You got the hinges and everything?
Yeah, I just got that purchased, and
Okay.
he'll do that. So fair time. That's about it. We're winding up in ball game. The ones in the All Stars. We didn't
Yeah.
hear if they won last night or not, but they're playing tonight anyway.
matter what. This
No
is
matter
Saren
what.
Hurd.
Yeah, this is Saren. So we
Okay.
got that.
We went to fireworks the other night.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yep. And our granddaughter's car needed a jump.
Yes.
Pete showed up.
He came to the
Pete brought
rescue.
us jumper cables. How nice was that?
I think it was just so cool that he was in the area when we needed
Right.
him because we had no jumper cables.
And I tried not to bother him. I went to Dollar General.
Yeah.
It was closed.
Everything was closing
Food
at
line
10
was
o'clock.
closed, probably because of the fireworks. Because we only went to the ones in Laurel.
Right, but it was still 10 o'clock at night.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
Anyway.
But anyway,
Food
so.
line, and you're telling the girls on the phone, saying, go to Food Line and get some jumper cables. And I said, does Food Line really have jumper cables? do you
Yes, it's
think?
in the meat department.
And I didn't.
It's in the produce department.
And I didn't even think Dollar General would have
And
jumper
you said,
cables.
I'm going to check this out just to
Prove
make
you
sure,
wrong.
Make sure you're as smart as you think you are, Jim Weller.
Anyway,
Right.
but they were closed, and you thought of Pete because you knew
I
he was
did.
out there.
Right.
He came and did it. It was just
It was
wonderful.
amazing.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
And then what did you do when you came home?
Oh yeah, a lot of times I get gifts and they get set aside. So
They're lovely gifts.
They're lovely gifts, but somebody over 20 years ago gave me a little kit you put in your vehicle with a air gauge and jumper cables and a pair of gloves and some electric
Yeah,
tape.
we're thinking it was Jimmy.
And I found it, and I'm like, there's my jumper cables right there.
You didn't
So-
even have to buy them at
No.
Food Lion, did you?
No, I didn't.
All
But
you
you're
had to
still
do-
going to see if they got them, don't
I
you?
am gonna
I'm
see.
telling you, I bet you they got them at Food Lion, and I bet you they got them. I bet they got them at Walmart too, Denise.
Well, I'm sure they have them at Walmart. Walmart has everything.
Walmart. We used to sell them at Weller's.
Did you really?
Yeah, but we've gotten away from all that stuff.
Yeah, that's
Make everybody happy.
good. That's
So
good.
we went to the fireworks, and I think she got a new battery yesterday. She got
Yeah,
an oil
I think
change
she went
and
to Walls
Walls's,
Service
yep,
Center.
and got a new battery, and so that's that.
That's good.
It was real good. It worked out real good. The crowd was good. Everything was fine. So we watched the fireworks from Laurel Junction's parking lot.
Yeah. Speaking of extra stuff,
Extra stuff.
you went through some old stuff and you
Oh.
found something that literally disintegrated that you didn't think would ever disintegrate.
My racquetball shoes.
No.
Oh.
Well,
I
them
used to play
too.
racquetball.
I know you did.
know, Alicia used to run a fitness center in Milford.
Did she really?
Oh, and George Luff and I, and,
Yeah.
Cindy's husband Bob.
Yeah, I think I went there, but
We
not
used
to
all
play racquetball. Yeah, I went
Yep,
there
at
for the
Sixth and-
equipment.
It was great. All right, what else disintegrated? I forgot.
Your
Oh my gosh.
it was amazing.
A watch pager. I don't know if anybody else ever had one of these. I thought I was like Superman. I had a watch that was a pager. And I found it the other day, and the wristband has completely disintegrated.
And there was wires sticking
right,
all out
because that
of
was
it.
probably part of the antenna that received
Right,
the
but
signal.
it was a rubber wristband, wasn't
I
it?
know it, but-
how could it disintegrate?
Well, and you're all worried about everything filling the landfills. Maybe things disintegrate and you don't know it.
Maybe so.
Maybe
I do
so.
hate filling up our landfills.
Oh my gosh,
it bothers
she's
me so
refilling
much.
water bottles and
Oh my goodness.
using both sides of the toilet paper. I never see
am.
nothing like it.
Yeah.
All right,
Anyway, that was it. But
that was it. We've had a good week, a busy week.
I think so. Yeah.
Yep. Now next week's real busy. Monday night Not Monday night. No. It's not this week. I'm a week off.
Okay.
It's the next week.
What? That's fair
Monday
week?
night's Dave Wilson's thing.
Yeah.
At the Greenwood Fire Company.
Right.
Tuesday night is Steve McCarron's thing at the brewery or whatever at
Okay.
the country club.
So-
Then Thursday is the fair. And once the fair starts,
I'll never see you.
you said you're coming every night with
No,
me.
I never said that.
I got you a pass for every night of the week at the fair.
Yeah, I'll go 2 times.
Oh my gosh, you'll go more. All right, well, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
And then I think I'm doing a flyover at the fair sometime. I'm not sure.
Are you really?
I think so.
That'll be fun.
Jeff told me I could fly the plane. I'm ready.
Okay.
He never said that. I
You
don't even
do-
want to joke about that.
You do have the connections, don't you?
I got you.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm excited. And
Okay.
I'm really cranking out some paperwork over the past day or two. So yesterday anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Anything else you want to chat about?
No, I didn't.
You look nervous. You didn't bring any notes.
I know. I had nothing to bring. I said
we could talk all
I'm
day.
going empty is what I went.
Yep.
Thought about.
We have a dilemma at home with pellets. Anybody got a pellet stove?
Oh, yeah.
We've got
Another thing
bags of
disintegrating.
pellets that the bags are disintegrating.
Right.
So I went and bought these great big 55-gallon pickle barrels.
Right.
With a screw-on lid.
Right.
And we're dumping them pellets in there, boy.
And I can't move that barrel, and it's right
Can you
where
just
I'm trying
envision-
to walk, and
Oh,
there's
is
this.
it? Just tell me. I'll move it when I get home.
Okay.
I can move it real easy,
Right, because
okay?
it's right around the table saw, and me and Brody are working the table
pickle.
saw, and I can't.
Okay, I didn't get the memo, barrel.
you
All right,
didn't.
I'm making a note now. Move pickle barrel.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to allow you to
To hit
go
the road?
occupy space somewhere else. Is that all right?
Okay.
She hates it when I say I'll let you go.
All right.
All
see ya.
right, goodbye, Denise. All right, we're sitting right inside. Where in the world are we? The Palace in Milford. Let's talk about crabs for just a minute, okay? When I needed some crabs for Father's Day, I reached out to my good friend Tajon Frisbee, all right? A local Bridgeville guy, went to school there, and he's got his own business called Pincher's Seafood. Pincher's Seafood. And he hooked me up with a bushel of crabs, and I didn't even know it came with corn on the cob. So half bushels and bushels of crabs come with corn on the cob in the box. So anyway, there's nothing like that. So if you want some good meaty crabs, you want them today, you give him a call or text him. He prefers to be text, and he's very responsive. So you can look up his Facebook page. It's Pincher's Seafood. So you can communicate with him there through a direct message, or you can call him or text him at this number. It's 302-757-5164. Now, let me say that again. 302-757-5164. Text him or dial him in that order. He's on Cannon Road in Bridgeville, but you can't just drive up and get it. You got to order it, and he'll have it ready for you, and then you drive up and get it, okay? Been in business for years. Quality crabs, great customer service. If you're looking for some crabs, he can hook you up. He also has medium soft-shell crabs and sunfish, all right? Any questions, give him a call, 302-757-5164, or look him up on Facebook under Pincher's Seafood, and he will hook you up, okay? I don't know what else I got to talk about. Weller's Utility Trailers is closed today. We closed on the 4th, the 5th, the 6th. We're going to be closed tomorrow. Of course, we're closed on Mondays. We'll be back at it on Tuesday the 9th. Tuesday the 9th is when Weller's will be open again. And if you need a trailer, a shed, a carport, a swing set, or whatever, hold tight. We would like you to wait just a little bit if you would, okay? Got a busy show this morning. Lots of people showing up. We got some people in the room. We got Brad and Guada. Who else do I see? Pat and Snooky. I saw another couple come in here, too. I don't know if I know them or not, but they're here. They're like, leave us alone. We're back in the back. So anyway, I saw Philip and Donald's here. Alicia's here. Pete's here. So good crowd. So everybody's working hard, and we intend to fill the entire building from one end to the other. So if you're hungry, get on up and come on down and enjoy breakfast at the Palace in Milford, okay? All right. I think Molly Chorman's going to be coming in today also. And I see Jay Wilkins has arrived. And then I got Jimmy Weller coming all the way from Salisbury. Jimmy's been building a trailer. We're going to talk about that a little bit when he gets here. So he's our son, and we're very proud of him. And Bruce Mears is coming today. So we got some people coming. It's going to be fun. And we do miss Linda Bosco. We're sorry she can't be here, but I think she's watching or listening. So does my hair look straight, Linda? She always critiques me pretty good, and she really critiques the other Jim in her life, Jim Bosco. All right, everybody. It's a nice sunny day. It's going to be sweltering. Be careful. Look out for your animals. Stay hydrated, and hydrate some more, okay? So this is a weekly show that we do at the Palace in Milford, Delaware. We've been doing this show now going on our 11th year. I can't even believe it. I remember when we started, it was unbelievable. So now we're at the Palace. We're going to be here for 3 or 4 months. If you have any questions, if you ever want to join me on the show, if you ever want to be part of the show, let me know. Now at 7:30, we do take a break from Delaware 105.9. So if you're part of my 105.9 audience, switch over to Jim Weller's Facebook page real quick, because at 7:30 we may drop off at 105.9, but the show does not stop, okay? There's lots of things to hear and see and know what's going on. Sometime during the show, we are probably going to give away some gift cards, so stay tuned for that, and we'll take a phone call when the time comes. I'll tell you when that time is. Don't call beforehand. And another thing, after the show, if you happen to be here, the Palace has a giveaway that they do. All right, so you do need to be present to win, but they give away 10 gift cards, and I believe they're to the Surf and Turf. So if you would like to be part of that, be here, and hopefully you'll be part of the 10 people that receive those gift cards for free after the show at 9 o'clock. About 9:05 is when we give those away. All right, and I wanted to also say I'm celebrating a 5-year anniversary of owning my electronic billboard on the highway in Ellendale. So if you own a business and you want to advertise on an electronic billboard, I got a special, an anniversary special, $500 for 1 month, one side, okay? You pick the side. I hear the music. We're taking a break from Delaware 105.9. Switch over to Jim Weller on Facebook, and we'll be right back. Okay, and for my Fine Day Radio audience, my TV Delmarva audience, my Facebook and my YouTube audience, thank you for joining the show. Again, if you ever want to be on the show, let me know, and we'll figure out a way. We'll either let you on for free or we'll charge you, one or the other.
Your choice.
It'll be up to me.
It's up to Jim.
Yeah,
all right, picture.
Yeah, your choice, my decision.
Right.
How'd you like that?
Yeah.
All right, it's all about me, okay? In other words, it's all about me.
We know. You don't even have to say it.
I don't even have to say it anymore. Colin, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
Did you go and figure out when the dates were at the fair? I saw you go outside the building.
Yeah, I ran to Georgetown.
You slipped down to Georgetown?
The studio real quick. Yeah,
Look on your desk? Okay, just checking.
I did
Either
not.
way, we're going to be there. And can we tell people about the advertising opportunities on the show?
We can, yes. Now, that'll be a good opportunity for somebody to get out
Absolutely.
and actually be out where there's going to be a bunch of people.
Yes.
And talk about their business or their organization. So
right.
We're talking about being at the Delaware State Fair.
Yep. We know we're going to be at the Farm Bureau booth at least once.
Right.
Maybe more, maybe not, and we may be at some other places too. So I just want to let you know that in the event you would like to be on the show while we're at the fair, we are selling 10-minute segments, okay?
Okay.
A 10-minute segment of time for only $75, okay? It's a real bargain. It's a real bargain. Now, this is not our political thing, in other words, so we have a whole political package.
Hunter.
So I just want to let you know that in the event you would like to be part of that show, let me know. We've already got some people bought some of them. So just to let you know that if you want to be part of it, get up with me and we will get you involved with that. $75 for 10 minutes, nothing political, but, other than that, businesses, organizations, things like that.
Exactly.
That's almost like giving it away. $75 for 10 minutes is super cheap. Please let me know. And I have one more spot left at the Fix Your Crack event on the 20th, if you want to be part of that.
Oh, okay.
Because
So
I've
we're down to one
got a
spot there.
restaurant. Yep, I got a restaurant involved. I got a lady that has strawberries, blueberries, raspberries.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting.
I forgot who else. I think there's another person. But so anyway, if you ever want to be involved in any of those shows, let me know, okay? Now, what else? Advertising opportunities available?
There are. So our current promo right now is 60 primetime ads per month for $557. Do they get anything extra with that, or is this
No,
what it
that
is?
I'm doing something extra.
Okay.
So, as long as I've got room, we're doing a show on Wednesdays at the Golden Eagle Diner. People really like being on. People like being on all of the shows we're doing, in other words, because they're getting results from it. Nothing's guaranteed, but we're getting you plenty of exposure.
Right.
I'll put it like
Yes,
that.
exactly.
So anyway, I want to let you know that if you buy our package, 60 ads, $557, you actually can be on the Wednesday show once every other month for free, as long as you keep the package, in other words. So
they're either going to come to the Golden Eagle Diner
or
in
do it on the
Seaford,
phone.
sit down with you, 5 minutes, something like that. Could be
Right.
a little less, could be a little more.
Yep.
And they're going to talk with you about their business or their organization.
And it's going to be captured on Facebook. They then can use it again in
Yep,
other ways.
good
That's
idea.
the other thing a lot of people notice about what we're doing, Colin, is they don't
I've
just
noticed a
get
couple
that.
people are doing that. They're taking their
but
segment
more
out.
and more are going to catch it because they're
Yeah.
going to catch on. But there's nothing. Normally when you buy a radio ad, guess what you get? A puff of air. And when it's over, it's over.
Right.
Okay? What we're doing for everybody, just because we like it as business people, is we are recording it. It's on Facebook. It's on the Fine Day Radio Facebook page. You then can take that segment. Here's what people are doing. They download the show, take their segment out, and then upload it, and they could just use that thing time and time again. They could start a library on their Facebook page. They could start a library on their website.
Can you do those hand motions again, Jim? Downloading
Upload
and uploading.
it, download it,
cutting it.
download it before you upload it, okay? Cut your segment out. But what I'm saying is people are just catching on to it.
Yep, they are.
I've been on the show. I've done the time. Now what do I do with that advertising? Use it
Get as
again
much-
and again. Get
Yeah.
as much mileage out of it.
Exactly.
Right. In other words, if I had time, I'd do it for you. But I don't have time. But it's a great idea, and some people are catching it, and they're using it,
Yep.
and they're doing something with it. So you snooze, you lose, everybody. But anyway, that's the neat thing about Fine Day Radio. And you could be in New Jersey, you can be in Virginia, you could be anywhere you want. If you join us over the phone or in person, it will be recorded, it will be captured on the Facebook page, and you can then use it again all you want.
We had Ryan Lawson on Thursday when we were at Best Shot.
Yes.
And we told him, hey, there is an audience over in New Jersey as well.
Right.
So what can you do? And so he added into his ad, package up your laptop or whatever
send
it
it
is.
to me.
And send it to me and fix it. And he's got somebody doing
immediate
it.
results. I'm
Right.
like, it's not supposed to work immediately.
Right.
Okay? But,
Right,
you
we
know,
want it to take a little while.
it's supposed to take a little while,
No,
like
it does.
marinating.
It does end up taking a while at
It's
times.
an
But
investment.
sometimes it works immediately.
Yeah, but advertising is an investment. So many
It
people
is.
think, I'm going to advertise and it's going to work. If advertising worked like that, I don't at all. I'd be doing all the,
Right.
like if every ad I ran absolutely worked immediately, why would I allow anybody else to have one of them?
Right.
I want them all. So you have to look at your business like, is my business worth telling people about, whether they need my services or don't?
Right.
Should I continually tell them about my business?
Who do they get up with, and how do they get up with that person?
I don't know. We're looking to hire somebody. In the meantime,
All this
it's
information,
me.
but
It's me. It's me. Get up with Jim Weller at
Yes.
302-751-5001. Leave me a message. Say, hey, Jim, I'm going to mail you a blank check. You just fill it in for any amount you want and sign me up. How's that?
that sounds that's our
Stand
kind of
by.
customer, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway.
Those
but-
don't come along very often.
They don't. But we're here for you, folks, and that's all we're saying. We're trying to, if we help your business prosper, you help our community prosper, you have satisfied customers, we all win. We all win. That's what it's
And that's
about.
that's what we started this radio station, or why we bought this radio station, because we want what we wanted as business owners.
We want
wanted to be
prosperity.
treated. Yes, exactly. Yeah,
And we want to
exactly.
help you prosper. I hear it now.
All right.
Okay.
All
There
right.
we
Well,
go.
I will
There
see you
we
later,
go. All right. Thank you, Colin Walls. Walls Service Center, downtown Milford. All right. Now, what's going on? We're going to brag about my chiropractor. Everybody likes to get the kinks out. So if you need a good chiropractor, I'm going to recommend one right now. All right, I just want to let you know it's Peninsula Chiropractic Center, okay? They're in Seaford, right on Route 13 on the northbound lane. It's my friend Dr. T and Dr. Bud, and they'll get the kinks out. So now I go for everything. If I'm not bleeding and there's not a bone exposed, whether it's my wrist from holding an iPad too much, whether I got a kink in my neck from being on the phone like this, whether I've been slouching instead of sitting up straight, whatever it is, back, shoulder, hip, knee, I'm going to the chiropractor first. And you can too. You're allowed to go all you want. Now, he accepts most insurances. He accepts cash. He's a good guy. It's Dr. T and Dr. Bud. Dr. Trillia is the owner, okay? Been in business for years. He knows what he's doing. They'll do you a good job. Lots of good personality. Even when you call on the phone to make an appointment, they'll get you in as best they can, okay? Give them a call, 302-629-4344, 629-4344, PeninsulaChiroCenter.com. All right. Oh, they're on Facebook too. Dr. T. I don't know about Dr. T, but Peninsula Chiropractic Center is on Facebook. Jay Wilkins is really been joining me a lot lately. People think we're dating or something. Anyway, let's take our picture here. You were on Wednesday, Thursday, and now here you are on Saturday.
Correct.
And you are a busy young man.
Yeah.
And the other day we were talking about skunks.
Correct.
Not skinks, skunks.
Skunks, that's right.
And you said that if you put a skunk in a smaller box and he can't raise his tail, we're safe.
Correct.
Okay. Are skunks compliable? Like if you say, can you just walk in that cage? Or do you have to encourage him?
I wish.
Okay. So, but anyway, I didn't realize you can control whether a skunk. Now, when a skunk sprays you,
Yeah.
you said they could spray like up to 20 feet away?
Correct.
Okay. How do they judge how far you are, like so they don't overspray you?
So, well, that's a good question. So, they the warning that you get. So, most people don't know this. So, this is a good topic.
Okay.
A skunk gives you a warning before he's going to spray.
And what is it? He's there?
Nope. Takes his two front paws and he goes like this.
Oh, really?
He kind of tamps his feet a little bit.
Okay.
But you're going to see.
It's like a war cry.
You're going to see the rear end and the face at the same time. They're going to be in a U.
Oh my gosh! Really?
Yep. They're going to be turned just like that. Yep. And then when they start doing that number, just go the other way.
Because you can't run fast enough.
One would think not. I've never been sprayed, but I wish I knew the answer to target practice with skunk spray, but I don't know the answer to that.
So you own a business, Wilkins Wildlife,
Yes, sir.
and Bedbug, 911. You're like an emergency guy. You're a guy. I'm down here on vacation and I'm camping somewhere or something, and we've got a skunk in the cabin, or
Yep.
we've got a problem.
Correct.
They call you. You offer 24/7.
We do 24-hour emergency service. Most cases are that. Standard cases, somebody's got a bird in a vent, or somebody's got, I'm hearing some noises in the attic. Our days are pretty well filled from about 7 a.m. until nowadays till about 4:30, 5 o'clock.
It's you, your son Austin, and Josh.
Josh, and then Kristen in the office answering
That's
the
right.
phones.
Yeah, she's
Yep.
the one that's really juggling it all.
She knows what's going on.
She knows what's going on.
We know where we're going next.
Right, and what to do when you get there.
Correct.
She's the one who coordinates it all.
Correct. Yes.
All right. So you got a situation, you give him a call. What's another unique thing you've done lately? Oh, I have a question.
Yeah.
Snakes and heat.
Okay.
Are snakes more active or less active in this hot weather?
Snakes are going to be more active.
Oh, okay,
And
really?
here's why. So most snakes are going to be using solid substrates, which would be like concrete, paver decks,
To sun
asphalt
themselves.
driveways, because it's a cold-blooded reptile.
Okay.
So because they're cold-blooded, they're going to get out on that surface so they can warm themselves up.
Okay.
It's kind of like, people go to the beach to sunbathe. Snakes are doing the same thing,
Except on your driveway.
except on your driveway and where you don't want them to be.
Okay. Now, when approaching a snake, is it true that if you grab him by the tail, that he can't maneuver around and bite you?
That is somewhat true.
Okay.
So if you grab a snake by its tail and it rears up on you,
Right.
the furthest it can get to you is half the length of its body on average.
So if I can get him by the tail,
Oh, yeah.
if I get him mid-body, I'm in trouble.
It's different than grabbing a tiger by the tail. Much different.
Oh my gosh.
Much different.
Listen, I always do all the ideas here, so I'm going to let you have your segment.
Sure.
What do you want to talk about today?
So, we're going to talk about, animals that are active. Like you're going to start seeing squirrels more active in the next couple weeks. They're coming into that second part of, they mate twice a year.
Okay.
So, and the people who typically will call, the clients that'll call, won't be calling now because they're seeing the squirrels active. They'll be calling in about 63 days.
Oh, really?
Because they've had young in the structure. So if you're seeing squirrels in the yard and you're noticing them on the roof, it's probably a good idea to get them away from those areas now before they have young in the structure or they do some damage.
How many squirrels can a squirrel have?
Average size litter is 3 to 5.
Okay.
Most I've had was 7.
Okay. So squirrels only mate twice a year?
Twice
do
a
they
year.
do it both in the same day?
I don't know the true answer to that.
Okay. Oh, my God.
Even though I had a buddy that posted a video yesterday.
Of squirrels mating?
Yeah. He said, well, I got to the job just on time.
So tell me this. Come on in. We're having a good time. But anyway, what is this stuff?
All right. So most times when you're getting either a pest control company or a wildlife company to come out to do a repair on your structure,
Okay.
you're going to run into this product here.
Okay.
This is basically hardware cloth is all it is. It's a very light gauge. It's about 32 gauge, so it's very light, very flimsy. You can kind of flex it and do whatever you want with it.
Okay.
I don't care for that product.
I can see why, though.
I never have.
Right.
And it's because it offers an edge.
Right.
And trim coil and hardware cloth, I've had squirrels chew through.
I can see. Or push on it.
Oh,
You know,
yeah,
in
all you
other
gotta do is
words,
push.
you know,
Yeah.
there's only that one little piece that's going to be held by the screw.
Correct. So
Okay.
we use a product that is not sourced locally here. It comes out of Indiana.
Okay.
It's solid. It is.
It's aluminum.
It's galvaline, actually.
Oh, really?
So it
Galvaline. Not gonna rust at all,
Doesn't
right?
rust. Nope.
And it's strong.
So, no rust. Strong. 26 gauge. Very solid.
Very nice.
And there's no push-in factor. We use
Right.
this a lot of times when we're blocking off a soffit panel from like a raccoon pushing in. A lot of guys will stuff this stuff in a soffit and bend it like this, and then fill it with foam.
Okay.
I mean, if you got a $300,000 house, you probably don't want that on your house.
Right. I agree.
But if you put this in a soffit and you bend it, that probably looks like it belongs there.
Right.
So, and that's why we use that product, because at the end of the day, yes, it's your home, but we have to care what it looks like.
Right.
Because if not, you're going to go, well, they just did what somebody else would do.
Right.
So
Again.
we want to separate ourselves
Right.
from everybody else.
I like that.
Yep.
But you know, you can tell the difference. You know what you're doing.
Absolutely.
You know, you're not looking to be the lowest bidder on
Nope.
every job. You're looking to be the best bidder on every job.
We are actively hiring clients.
Right.
That's what we do.
And you want everybody's business, but some people's business just ain't worth having.
Right. Absolutely.
Yep, I agree. I used to say it like this, you know, people always, when, you know, they were looking for whatever I did or sold, I used to be in the tire business, so, you know, I could get it cheaper here and there. I said, I got no problem with somebody that's cheaper than me.
Absolutely not.
They've already established their own worth.
Correct.
You know, and I just leave it at that and let
Yep.
them go home and figure out what that meant. So,
Absolutely. And I mean, it's a variation across the board. Like when you're talking about, most people will call and be like, hey, I got raccoons. You know, what's it going to take to get rid of my raccoons? Well, number one, how many do you have?
yeah.
And we're pretty much a flat charge for
Oh, really?
whether
Okay.
you've got one up to about 5.
Okay.
Standard price. And then,
Okay.
I mean, if you're dealing like we had a situation in Rehoboth where they're building a new dealership, where we caught 19 groundhogs.
Get out of town.
19 groundhogs in about 13 days.
Really?
Yeah. But that
Did you ever wonder, was it going to end?
I almost did it. You know, it was a couple times. I
Like,
was
are
like,
these things
is this
mass produced in here?
So, and the problem was that that land was vacant for so many years.
Oh, I know where you mean.
And
Okay.
because they started developing, of course,
All around it.
the groundhogs were dispersing everywhere.
Right.
And the builder, you know, being the good builder that they are, you know, we're like, hey, we're in the middle of the public eye here. We need to get these guys safely removed from the area.
True.
And that's what we did for them.
Wow.
And that way, was the Price dealership that hired that builder, and they didn't want the animals harmed or hurt. They just wanted them relocated.
Right.
So that's what we provided that service for them. But 19 groundhogs in one spot. It's almost like running a farm. So it's like a farm situation. Most of your farmers, they'll handle groundhog problems themselves.
Right.
Unless it's to the point where they're just not going to sit out there and wait to get rid of the groundhog. But on a farm setting like that, that's about how many groundhogs you'll deal with.
Now, we have a groundhog at our house.
Yeah.
That's down the road in the culvert.
Have you named him?
Not yet, but I really think I've seen him almost up to the yard. But he's down the road in a culvert because I see him regularly go in this culvert and out of this culvert. So I'm wondering if there's a whole family in there.
You'll see. So groundhogs are a really interesting animal. You won't see them in sunlight a whole lot. Typically, it's quick.
Okay.
They're running to get away from the sun because they'll dehydrate very fast.
Really?
Oh yeah. They'll dehydrate extremely fast. So you want to kind of keep them shaded.
And they know it, evidently.
Oh yeah, shaded, cool. That's why they live in the ground because it's the sun doesn't just beat it out of them. It's kind of like us if we don't drink enough water on a hot day.
Right.
It's not good for us.
Right. The sun's going to suck it right out of us.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow. Well, how do people reach you?
So a couple different ways. You can find us on the web, of course. It's real easy. IGotBats.com.
IGotBats.com.
That's the short version, or you can type it completely out. Wilkins Wildlife Bedbug911.com.
Oh, that's the shorter version.
That's the longer version, actually.
Wilkins Wildlife Bedbug
911.com.
911.
Office line is 302-236-3533.
236-3533.
Yep.
All right. Been around a while.
We're going into our 8th year. So.
Wow. And your son works with you, so it's a family affair.
Family business, yes, sir.
Yep. And Josh, he was nice seeing him. I saw him yesterday.
Yep.
Was it yesterday?
Day before.
Day before.
Yep.
Man, the days are all blurring.
They all run together.
Yep. I want to thank you for getting involved with the radio and with the shows and just a little bit of everything. So thank you. All right. Anything else?
That's it.
Take care of yourself. All
yes,
right.
Sir. You do the
same. Be safe out there. All right.
Will do. Thank you.
See you,
Jim.
Jay. Bye-bye. Oh, my goodness. So we are here inside the palace. People are coming and people are going, and it's kind of cool. Lots of things going on. And if you're hungry, come on into the palace in Milford, Delaware. All right, they're open. They got a good staff here. They're waiting on everybody. I see iced tea coming. I see omelets coming. More people are coming in. Good morning, everybody. And so, howdy. How y'all doing today? Good. All right. So anyway, we're doing a live show right here inside the palace, and I want to brag on one of my sponsors. All right. One of my sponsors is an attorney that I'm using that I'm very, very happy with the service I receive. I'm not just happy with Jason Adkins himself. I'm happy with his entire team. So anyway, he's in Milton. He's where the Tasty Freeze used to be. And a lot of people say, where's that? Well, I don't know how else to describe it, but it's right where Adkins Law Firm is, all right? So it's right on Broadkill Road. In fact, it's 401 Broadkill Road, and his name is Jason Adkins, and he'll do you a good job. So if you need any type of legal work, so what might you need? You might be renting something. You might need a lease. You might be planning your estate, your will, your trust, whatever. He can help you with that. Maybe you got a little problem. Maybe you got a rental and somebody needs some notifying. I'm getting ready to use him on something to notify somebody. So anyway, he's very personable. There's two attorneys there. There's Jennifer Tart and Jason Adkins, both really good people, very nice. I've used them on settlements, and I'm going to use them on more things. It's just nice having a local attorney. When you call up, you get a response. If you need something quickly, they can accommodate you. Very helpful, and even like when you go to the settlements, they sit right there with you. They help you through it, answer any questions. I've been very, very pleased. I'm going to be honest with you. I've been very, very pleased. So they're right there in Milton, family-oriented and family-owned, okay? What is the phone number for Adkins Law Firm? It is 302-664-2791. That's 302-664-2791. On the web, it's jadkinslaw.com. All right, so check him out, 401 Broadkill Road, Milton. He will do a good job, whether you get Jennifer or whether you get Jason or anyone on their team. Very happy with them. I like them. All right, speaking of somebody else I really like, you hear me talk about them all the time. It's my insurance people, L&W Insurance Agency. And what do I like about them? Well, I'll give you an example. I got a lot of properties. I don't know how many. I know it's under 50. That much I do know. I don't like to count them, okay? So I know it's under 50, but I got a lot of rental properties. So we have a couple of them where the insurance company is expecting this and expecting that and, does like this, doesn't like that. Charlie, good morning to you, young man. So people are coming in. But anyway, if you need insurance, I meet with them. They explain things to me. They say, Jim, why don't we shop this out? Now, this is what's real nice about L&W. Have you ever been with an insurance agency that only sells one brand of insurance, just one brand? And then you have some kind of a situation and they cancel you. Boy, you really enjoyed the agent. You really enjoyed the people you dealt with. But now they've canceled you and you have to go somewhere else. At L&W, in the event your insurance were to get canceled, they have other brands, other companies they represent. So if you've enjoyed dealing with L&W and you've enjoyed dealing with the people you talk to, you could continue to do that, okay? You could continue to do that because they will find you another company. So it's L&W, whether you need homeowners, life insurance, health insurance, maybe you need jet ski insurance, maybe you need motorcycle insurance, motor home, maybe you own a radio station or a billboard and you need media coverage, liability for your business, whatever. You don't have to be a business person. Homeowners, rentals insurance, renters insurance, whatever you need, you call L&W, and it's lwinsurance.com on the web. Phone number 302-856-7828, 856-7828, lwinsurance.com. Been in business now over 90 years. Is that unbelievable or what? So where are we? We're at the Palace. What's going on? People are coming. People are going. The food is great. Weller's Utility Trailers is closed today, okay? We closed on Thursday for the 4th. We decided to stay closed on Friday the 5th and Saturday the 6th. We're closed on Sundays and Mondays anyway. Everybody got 5 days off. And when you come in on Thursday, Tuesday. Come in on Tuesday. We're going to have a happy bunch of employees to come back to work. They're going to be all refreshed. So I just want to let you know Weller's is closed today. But you can view all my inventory. We got a lot of specials at wellers.com. All right. So we're at the Palace. Going to be here every week, every Saturday from 7 to 9. We've been broadcasting outside, but I think we will all agree inside feels pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. They got a good team of people here. The food comes out quickly. They get right on it. Napkins are free here. The ice water is ice cold, and there's just a lot going on. So come on down. If you're close, I'm doing them hand gestures again. Like, come on down. Get in your car and come on down to the Palace. Come right on in, and we're right here. You can't miss us. Or if you want to come in and not be bothered by us, there's a room on the other end where it's a little quieter and cozier, but we like your company here, okay? We're going to do some giveaways after the show. The Palace has got some gifts for us. Actually, they're gift cards to the Surf and Turf. We're going to give away some gift cards to Surf and Turf. So if you'd like to be one of those people to get one, be here at about 9:05 when we do our giveaway, all right? There's only 10 of them, and you do have to be here to possibly be the recipient of one of those, all right? Fitzgerald Salvage and Recycling, just another great local company. And I've had people say, Jim, it looks like you handpick your advertisers. I literally do. I'm not like letting anybody and everybody advertise with us. It's people that I know. It's people that I know will do a good job for you. So I'm trying to connect my audience with good people, okay? Now, there are some people that will sell advertising to anybody. That is not me. The people that are on my show are allowed and picked by me. So anyway, if you hear me endorsing or advertising for somebody, I'm endorsing them. I'm letting you know that Fitzgerald's is a good place to deal. So what do they do? What does Fitzgerald's do down there in Lincoln? Well, they recycle things. So they, first of all, like if you got some big chunks of concrete and you don't know where to get rid of them and you can't put them in the trash, you can take them to Fitzgerald's. They won't buy them off you and they won't charge you. They'll let you just drop it off, concrete. Because they then take and crunch it up and they sell crushed concrete, okay? So they do sell crushed concrete if you need any. They sell auto parts, like all kinds of things that you might need for a vehicle. They also do sell, motors and transmissions and fenders and doors and starters and alternators and just a little bit of everything. They sell all kinds of things at Fitzgerald's in Lincoln. They also buy scrap metal. They buy scrap metal. So if you got some junk metal, you got an old 12-volt car battery you want to sell, whatever you may want to get rid of. If it's metal, it could be an old gas grill, it could be an appliance, whatever it may be, Fitzgerald's buys scrap metal. So they're just good people. They're buying, they're selling, they're supporting the community, and they have been recycling in an environmentally friendly way for years and years and years. And they're just good people. And they want to let you know that they recycle cars and more, but only Jesus recycles people. And that's that, folks. So anyway, check them out. Fitzgeralds.us online. Fitzgeralds.us online, and also Fitzgerald's on the Facebook, okay? Now, what else is going on? You know what else is going on in Lincoln today? Lincoln's a hopping place. I'm going to tell you about Wilson's auction in a little bit, but Jimmy is going to be on in a little while. My son Jimmy, he's building a trailer. We're going to hear all about that. He's been on a staycation. He's went on vacation, but he's kind of hanging around, and just life is pretty good for the Weller family all the way around. I got a big game down in Roxana tonight. My granddaughter, Saren, is going to be playing down there. So if you're at the game, look me up. I don't even know what time. I think about 7 o'clock or something like that at Roxana is where Saren is going to be playing ball. Weller's is closed. We've already told you that. Where are we? We're at the Palace. We got lots of things going on. So if you want to learn a little bit more about me, just look me up on Facebook. If your friend requests me and I don't get back to you, don't be offended. I am hundreds and hundreds of friend requests behind. But in the meantime, you can check me out on Facebook. My profile is set to public. And anybody and everybody can see what they need to see at James J. Weller Jr. on the Facebook, all right? If you are visiting our area and you want to check out Weller's, all of our trailers are outside. We don't store them inside. We've got sheds on display. We've got carports on display. We've got garages on display. We've got trailers on display. So in the event you want to go to Weller's and look around, feel free to do so. Almost every trailer should have a price on it, and we'll be ready for you on Tuesday. We are closed today. So, and you can call and leave a message, too. It's 302-337-8228. 302-337-8228 is the phone number. So anyway, that's where we're at. And it's right on Route 113 in Lincoln. Sheds, carports, and everything, plus the swing sets. We've got these Amish-made vinyl swing sets. Oh, did I say Lincoln? Golly day, I said Lincoln. I'm glad I got people keeping an eye on me. Folks, we're not in Lincoln any longer. Haven't been for 20 plus years. But in the meantime, we are in Bridgeville, right on Route 13 in Bridgeville. In Lincoln, that's where it all started, right there in Lincoln. It was Maypop Tire Company, and I bought it when I was a little boy, and here we go. Denise is like, you got your dates all mixed up sometimes. She thinks I've had a memory loss. But either way, I know for sure we're not in Lincoln any longer. Johnny Martin has arrived. How you kids doing? Good morning. Snooky's over here. But anyway, good morning, everybody. Oh, I hear the music now. Hey, for my 105.9 audience, we're going to lose you for just a couple minutes. Switch over to Jim Weller's Facebook page right now. I don't want you to miss nothing.
All right.
Good morning, Colin.
Good morning, and it's good to be here at the Palace in Milford, Delaware. So we're going to talk a little bit about Wall Service Center. What did you have?
Let's do that. No, do that, and then don't let me forget. I got something else.
Wall Service Center, downtown Milford.
We're doing our ID.
WNJD, Cape May, Lewis.
Thank you. I didn't hear that.
Legal team's happy?
That's right.
Check.
We've got to do that every hour. So.
All right.
So yeah, we Wall Service Center, downtown Milford. So it's good to be here in Milford, in my kind of hometown here that our shop is at, Wall Service Center. Wall Service Center's been around since 1958, Jim. That's 66 years, in case you didn't know.
I know it. That's pretty good. That's a huge accomplishment to survive 66 years.
Well, it is, yeah, and 4 generations. So,
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. You all got along and kept on passing the torch.
Exactly. So,
You know.
yeah, my sons are working there now, Colin and Jonathan. 2 of my sons are. And, I was there, my dad and my grandfather. So, 1958, my grandfather started. So, what do? We do all kinds of auto repairs at Wall Service Center. Everything from putting air in your tires all the way up to replacing an engine or a transmission.
Or a battery.
Or anything in between, or a battery, yeah. So, whose car was that we did?
Shelby's.
That was Shelby's, okay.
Yep.
So we put a battery in our car, did a regular
Yep.
service, put a
Do you
battery,
know if you
tested
put an
it.
AC Delco one in or not?
We did, yeah.
Okay. I was telling them all about them, in other words, so the battery.
About the 42-month
Yes.
free replacement.
Well, I wasn't
not
sure if it was
prorated.
every battery, so
Well,
I just said I know there's one that does that.
that's the one that we stock and we sell. They do have some lower grade models, but if you can get a battery replaced free in 42 months,
That's amazing.
Not prorated.
Not prorated. So you're saying, what is 42 months? 36 months and 6 months is 4.
Yeah, it's
3.5 years. Wow.
Right. So if on the 41st month you have a problem with that battery,
You'll get another
we
battery
just put
free.
another one in it for you.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
So, but these are good batteries. That's why
Yes.
they can offer such a good warranty because they're making a good quality battery. They're not making junk and saying 6 months or whatever.
Right. Let me be
and-
the cheapest one on the shelf.
Right, exactly. So, and that's what we stock because of that, because we like using good quality parts and things that are going to last long. We think of value.
Right.
What's the best value for the customer? And we found that is absolutely the best value for the customer. So, we are an AC Delco shop, so that means that we are authorized by AC Delco to sell their products and to warranty their products. It's kind of a vigorous application to go through to get
Right.
that certification,
Yeah,
because they don't
it
just
didn't
give it
happen
to
overnight.
anybody.
Right, yeah.
And you think about it, if you have a problem anywhere in the country with anything, you're looking for
Yeah.
warranty. How many AC Delco dealers are there? Well, most
Every
people don't
General
know.
Motors dealer.
But any General Motors dealer, so
Right.
Chevrolet dealer, and
GMC.
and GMC, any of those, Buick, they're all AC Delco dealers. So how many of those are across the country?
Cadillac
There's plenty.
dealerships too.
Yeah, Cadillac as well.
Right.
So, and on top of that, being an AC Delco dealer, that means we can give you a free roadside assistance package that comes free towing, free
jump
jump
start.
start, free change your flat tire, free free if you lock your keys in your
Yes.
car,
Yeah.
unlock it, so locksmith service. So all those things you get at Wall Service Center. How do you reach us? 302-422-8110. We're there 7:30 to 5, Monday through Friday. But you can always go to wallservicecenter.com, wallservicecenter.com on the web. You can actually schedule an appointment right there and get in, at your convenience. So.
Well, I tell you, the other night when my granddaughter had to be jump started, we were at Laurel at the fireworks, and Denise and I were halfway home when they called, and I didn't even have jumper cables.
Yeah.
But I knew Pete was there, and I ended up calling Pete.
And he had jumper cables with him.
Yeah. And my daughter said, "You ain't sending the police out here to jump our car." I said, no, I didn't do that. But anyway, it was just really nice because I was explaining to everybody. They all knew about the roads. I said, but here's an
I
example.
didn't know Pete worked for AC Delco Roadside Assistance.
Yes, he does. And carries jumper cables. But what I'm saying is...
But that was your next step, was to call.
Yes, because I was explaining. You get your oil changes, you get your stuff done at Walls's. You could call right now and get a jump start.
Yep.
If they can't start it, they'll get it towed.
Yep.
I mean, I said it's all covered. Nothing to worry about. Everything
Right.
is going to be fine. And it was just nice. That's
Yeah,
all.
it's nice
And I
to know
just
that you
felt
got
good
that
being able to
option.
explain it to everybody, in other words.
Exactly.
And I told them all a tip. I don't want to give the phone
Bruce
number
and
out.
Nancy are here.
Bruce and
Wow.
Nancy are
Good
here.
morning.
Hey, kids. So anyway, I also
Hey,
told
Bruce.
them, do not, I said, create a contact in your phone.
Yes, that's a good idea.
Because if you put the little card in your glove box
And you lock your
you've
keys in
locked
your
your
car.
keys in your car, you
Right.
can't get to the phone number.
Exactly.
I
But
said,
it's easy to remember. It's 1-800 AC Delco.
I didn't know if we were supposed to give it out or not. So
Yeah.
anyway.
So, all right. Well, you had something you wanted to hit real quick. So,
I just want to tell people, when we were talking about being on the show, whether we're at the fair or whether we're whatever, in other words, on some of our live
Yes.
shows, you can be in another state. You can be in New Jersey.
And
you
call
can be,
in to us.
And you can call in. So
Right.
I want to make sure people know, because we've had people now start calling in from Jersey. We had
for
an
sure.
insurance man
Yeah.
the other day. So if you own a business, whether you're in New Jersey or whether you're in Delaware or anywhere in between, okay?
Yep.
Or anywhere.
We can take a phone call.
And we can take a phone call. And, you know, we're over the air, we're on the app, and I hear the music coming
All
back.
right.
So
We got quite an extensive switchboard setup.
we
is what you're
do,
saying.
we do. Yes,
Great.
we can help you no matter
All right.
where you are.
I'll see you, Jim.
See you,
back in a
Colin.
bit.
Thank you very much. All right, everybody, it's Jim Weller, and where in the world are we? People say you sound busy. We are busy. We are inside the Palace in Milford, Delaware, and let's talk about Dave Wilson, Wilson's Auction, right on Route 113 in Lincoln. Man, Wilson's Auction has been around now. Miranda has arrived. Everybody look busy. Miranda's here. All right, so anyway, just messing with you. All right, so anyway, I just want to say that Wilson's Auction has been around a long time, over 50 years actually. Dave Wilson is a good, hardworking man. He's actually my state senator. He's a good friend of mine. But in the meantime, at Wilson's Auction today, they're going to have things for sale, thousands of things, all inside, outside, rain or shine, multiple auctioneers, everything from jewelry to exercise equipment to tools to building supplies. They're going to have appliances, they're going to have furniture, they're going to have glassware, they're going to have jewelry, all kinds of stuff. So if you are visiting Delaware and you have never ever been to a big indoor outdoor auction like Wilson's Auction, check it out. It's right on Route 113 in Lincoln. It starts at 10 o'clock this morning, and they got it going on. What's the phone number? 302-422-3454, 3454. Now, a couple more things you need to know. Next Saturday, this is the big one, Denise. This is the off-site auction of the year. July 13th is next Saturday, starting at 10 o'clock. This is in Felton. It is a collection of automobiles, antiques. There's like a cigarette machine. There's a pinball machine. There's slot machines. There is some El Caminos for sale. There's some cars for sale. There is signs for sale. There are gas pumps for sale. There is just a lifelong collection. I ought to just buy it all. I get so excited when I think about it. In other words, I just really do. And anyway, there is just a lot of stuff. So classic cars, automobiles, vintage gas pumps, advertising signs. If you're a collectible, and you could see all these pictures right now. If you go to wilsonsauction.com on the web, click on that auction for the 13th of July, and you can see the pictures of everything. Then on Tuesday nights, there's an auto auction. You can buy and sell like the dealers do at Wilson's on Route 113 in Lincoln. Phone number again, 302-422-3454, 3454, wilsonsauction.com. Check them out. And yes, they're on Facebook. They have arrived. My favorite son, Jimmy, and his young bride, Lindsay. Is Lindsay, where'd she go? I thought I saw her.
She's getting served.
She's getting served. Okay. Oh, that's not nothing to joke about. You've been served.
Yeah.
Oh, picture
not.
time, Jimmy. Ready? All right. So good morning. And how has your vacation been?
It has been relaxing
We've missed you.
and sweaty.
Sweaty, because you're outside welding.
Welding and jeans and a jacket and gloves and
Is this going to have sides on it, the trailer?
6 foot
Really?
tall.
Really? What are you going to do with it? Haul tin cans?
I'm going to store the bike in it.
Oh.
That way I don't got to take up the garage.
Put a tarp over it.
It's going to have a roof.
Oh, it's going to have a roof?
Have a roof.
Oh, okay. You said sides. I didn't know it was going to have a roof. Holy
Sides.
mackerel. Jimmy's building his own trailer.
Enclosed, yeah.
Okay,
I got to
well,
build a ramp.
Let me give you a real deal on a Gallio Pro when the time comes,
Okay.
okay? A real deal. All right? So you've been off. You've been welding, building the trailer.
We've been riding bikes.
Oh,
because
both of you've got a bike now.
Lindsay has a beautiful brand new
Okay.
trike or Can-Am. They're
Is that what it's
different.
called? Okay.
Trikes normally have 2 in the back. Hers
This
has
one has
2
two in the front. Okay. She like it?
She loves it.
She drive it pretty good?
She does.
I don't want either one of you to get hurt.
Yeah, we don't either.
I know, but I don't either. All right. And you have a Honda.
Honda, yep. It's my
All right.
second one. Shadow.
Really? Yep, I remember the first one. Oh, they've both been Shadows?
They've both been Shadows.
I knew the first one was.
First one
okay.
was a 1200.
This is a 6 something.
Yep. I
That's
I
good.
wanted a smaller one.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I want to talk to you about that other motorcycle sometime. I figured out a way we might be able to make that work if you want a project to fix up.
Okay.
Anyway, I'll tell you about that another day. So, so you're off till Tuesday still?
Off till
Don't
Tuesday.
come back till Tuesday. That's a long vacation, huh?
Yep. I got church tomorrow.
Church
I'm either
tomorrow. They
doing
got you
sound or
doing
cameras.
everything, don't they?
Yeah.
Cameras, sound. You've never counted the offering.
No.
Okay.
I would enjoy that though.
Oh, I used to do it. Talk about
I
work.
did lights for one weekend.
Okay.
I couldn't figure them out.
Okay. But you'll get them.
Yeah.
Okay. So what else is up? Anything?
Yep. We had a pool party for the 4th.
Did you? Many people attend?
Not a whole lot, but some.
Enough?
Yep.
How's the pool?
The pool is very warm.
Can the dog get in the pool?
No, I thought about building him a ramp.
Oh, okay.
But it is
then
a
you'd have to build
vinyl
one inside
exterior.
too.
Yep.
He'd be over there scratching the side. All right.
I'm sure it would pop.
Okay, I'm sure it would pop. All right. Be best to not even get him into it. Get him his own little pool.
Well,
Get one of
we
them
do
little
have
plastic.
that.
Oh, you do?
Yep.
Okay. Well, good.
He doesn't get it in much.
All right. Anything else going on?
No, I'm gonna be nice and relaxed.
Nice and relaxed.
When I get back Tuesday.
Did you get a massage?
I did get a massage.
Where'd you get that at?
Salisbury.
Really?
Yep.
Head to toe?
Good tell.
They do your feet and crack your toes?
They do.
Really?
It's good.
Wow. It does make you feel better, doesn't it?
A lot better.
All right. And you're a real happy customer of Peninsula Chiropractic Center?
Yep. Lindsay's recently started to go.
And has she got results?
I believe so.
Relieve so?
Certainly talked a lot about it.
Isn't it funny? Before somebody goes to a chiropractor, they're nervous, they're not sure, what are them popping noises I hear? And then they go and they can't get enough of it.
Yep. It's great.
You know, you've been going for years.
Yeah.
Okay. What else do we need to know about Jimmy Weller?
Come see me Tuesday.
Hey,
Special
I think the
orders rolling
ductless
in,
system
rolling
is
out.
on. Hallelujah. How's that? All right. What did you say? Come see you on Tuesday?
Yeah, special orders, hot and
Oh,
heavy.
yeah. You've been doing a lot of
Concession
special
trailers.
orders. Concession trailers, like
Yep.
sink packages and extra height and rubber floors and all that. Don't you got some deal? Don't name who it is, but aren't we selling 4 or 5 trailers to some
We're trying. We
organization?
currently got 2 of them.
We got 2 of
They're
them.
supposed to be
Okay.
getting 3 more.
Okay. So what kind of trailer is that?
That one is an 8.5 by 14.
2 axle enclosed.
2 axle. It's going to be very tall. It's going to have a spread axle.
Okay. All right.
On a 14,
And
so it's
is it
gonna
going
be
to have a
very-
vendor door?
I believe it is. It's
Air
finished
conditioning?
inside. I believe it is. Yep.
Okay. Wonder how they're going to turn it on if it's real tall. I learned something recently. I had some paddle fans put up in the past day or two, and the guy said you were supposed to get chain extensions. I never thought about that. Now I thought I should have got remote control paddle fans.
Our chains have a fan or a light bulb on the end of it.
Oh, really?
So you know which one's
Which one you
which.
got? Yep. Does it glow in the dark?
It may actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Yep. So I did not know. I never thought about getting remote control paddle fans. I should have done that, but they're already up now. You haven't seen our condo. We bought a condo.
We have not seen.
Yeah.
it.
So many people think we bought the whole building with all 12 of them. We bought one condo. It's a rental. We're renting it out. So that's that. All right, Jimmy. Have a good day. Has Lindsay been off all week, or she been working?
She was off Thursday, Friday, and today.
Did you go to the fireworks anywhere?
No.
No, didn't go.
We
Could you
stayed
see
in and
him or
watched
hear him
movies.
from home?
No, we had the TV on with the sound bar.
Okay, so you were jamming.
We were.
All right, you watched any good movies lately?
Yeah, we finally finished the Wick series.
Oh, really? John?
Yep.
Do you know, I've tried to get him on the show.
I believe
It's
that's
difficult.
probably difficult.
He's difficult to deal with. All right, so you're all done with that for now.
Yep.
You're ready for a new series.
Yeah.
Okay, well, good. Doesn't that feel good, this air
feels
blowing?
great.
It feels great. All right, Jimbo,
All
anything
right.
else?
Nope, I'm going to go eat my omelet.
All right, eat your omelet. Okay, Vanderwin's ice cream. Vanderwin's Farm Creamery, Vanderwin's ice cream. Oh my goodness. I just want to let you know, I always get craving ice cream every time I do their commercial. So if you like Vanderwin's, or if you don't even know Vanderwin's, maybe you're visiting Delaware and you've never been to a Vanderwin's location, there is one in Dewey, there is one in Fenwick, there is one in Philadelphia, there is one outside of Greenwood, or inside of Greenwood, and then there's one outside of Greenwood on 404. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 locations that I know of. The gift cards we give away are also good at the Philadelphia location, just so you know. All right, so Vanderwin's ice cream. Cup, cone, pint, court. You can hire their truck to come to your facility and give out ice cream if you want, whatever you want to do. They're good people. Jesse Vanderwyn is also my state rep, and I appreciate him very much. But anyway, the Vanderwyn family does a lot of good things. So if you need some ice cream, and if you need a gift for somebody, there's nothing like a gift card to Vanderwyn's. I would be a 2X if you were going to get me a gift card to Vanderwyn's. So anyway, I'll take a 2X. All right, she's here.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Everything good with you?
We are great. How about yourself?
Good. Where's the girls? I thought they were coming.
I know. Fireworks were late last night.
Oh, really?
They're still snuggled
All right.
in.
We're going to take a picture. Smile pretty.
Yeah.
All right. So, Molly, how are you today?
I'm good. Good morning.
This is Molly Chorman.
Yes.
And you are here to rally support.
Yes.
for
Monday's
Jeff.
the day.
Monday's the day.
Monday, 8 a.m. Check your
8
email.
a.m. Okay. So, this is for the Delaware Electric Co-op
Yeah.
Board.
At large, seat 2.
Okay. So, I really need to know, how do I vote? So
I got it.
I got this little card.
Isn't that cool?
Did you bring some?
I sure
is that
did.
a dozen?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we will. Hey, give them to Jim Bosco before we leave, and I'll get him to hand them out. I don't know
Ooh,
where Jim
good-
even got
good call.
to. But anyway, so he's here somewhere. All right. He's taking a break. You don't joke about that. Anyway, so, all right. Monday is the day to
Yes.
vote. Okay. So why should somebody support Jeff Chorman?
I would just say vote with confidence. And with
Okay.
him, he is the confident choice. You know what you're getting with him.
Okay.
And I think the work ethic around the campaign has shown or showcased that he's 110% in all that he does.
Right.
And so somebody very honestly said, why are you campaigning so hard? He has no off switch. So I believe that when he commits, it's all or nothing. And that continues beyond a campaign.
Right.
That's who he is through and through.
Right. Because we're hiring him more or less to do a job.
He has a
this
lot-
is his interview.
Yes, he has a lot
You know?
to learn. He wants to learn. He
Yes.
wants to represent well.
I feel he's coachable, trainable.
I'm still trying to train him, but yeah, we're working
Okay.
on it.
But I feel in the industry he's in
Yes.
for a living, the ag industry, and
Absolutely.
spraying and flying. He's always something new.
Yeah.
Being a parent, being a husband, there's
Yes.
always something new. I feel
Yep.
he's growing as a Christian. There's always something new. In
Evolving
other
is the word.
Evolving, yep. So I feel this is a really good thing.
Good,
So,
I do too.
Yeah. So I've done my best to share the word, and
You have. We appreciate
I'm proud
you.
of him. I really
Thank
am.
you.
And you and him and the girls and the whole family. But the community is really rallied behind it.
Yes.
You can see the signs. They're everywhere, and those are people that have given permission.
Yeah.
And that could be statewide. I think the co-op is all through the state of Delaware.
It's the lower counties. but
It's the
yes.
lower counties.
Yeah.
How many are lower? Just Kent and Sussex? Okay. All right. So not Newcastle County?
Not yet, nope.
Okay. They're getting there probably.
Yeah, probably.
And the co-op is known for having the best electric rates
Absolutely.
around. Beyond that, they have a great team of people.
Hands down.
And they also have the best rates.
They do. And that's
people
even
like that.
Yes, even better.
But that is a prime example of good management.
I like it.
Efficiency, honesty, integrity. And on here it said somewhere, not George, what's his name? Jeff is charged with excellence.
Yes.
I thought that was pretty good.
You like that.
Thinking of electricity, charged.
A little play on words. Yeah.
It was good. So there's the daughters. Now, how old are your girls? One
Yes.
is just turned.
Yeah, newly 16 and
16.
almost 12.
Wow, there you go. How was breakfast, everybody?
It
Was
smells
it good? Thank
delicious,
you.
by the way.
Thanks. Yeah, it does.
Everybody's ordering, but I'll
Yep.
take 2.
You'll take 2 because they're small. Take 2 of them omelets.
Yes.
So anyway,
So on Monday, 8 a.m.
So
is
this Monday, what's the date of this Monday?
July the 8th. Yes.
July 8th, everybody, is this Monday. So how do you cast your vote?
Perfect. So there's 3 ways. So if you are a member that has your email on file with Co-op, perhaps your bill comes electronically or you receive info from them via an email. There's an outside company that at 8 a.m. is going to send you a direct voting link email.
Okay.
If you are a member that does not have anything email-wise on file, on the 8th, the letters are going out. So give it a few days, give it to Monday or Tuesday, Wednesday, and check your mailbox. There's also going to be a mail-in ballot option on both of those.
Okay.
And then the final thing, and it's one of my favorite ones because it involves food. Tuesday, August the 13th at the fairgrounds. They have that
Okay.
delicious fried chicken
Right.
dinner. They have the music. Opens at 3. Bring
Okay.
your ID. That's like the last call to vote. And then at 7, the election is closed and it's announced.
So you're saying you can vote that day too?
That's your last chance.
Last
August
chance.
the 13th.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, very good. Are you excited about this?
I'm excited.
Right. This has been quite a summer.
It has.
Last summer you were building a house.
Yeah.
This
yeah.
summer you're running a campaign.
We don't sit.
No, I can see that. I can see that. So, and you got a daughter driving.
We do.
Lucy, right?
Yep, that's her.
All right. So what else do I need to know?
Just how much we appreciate you.
Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you.
You've been a blessing in all of this.
I got an invite in the mail to something. Is that anything we want to mention, or is that like a big secret? Something happening.
In August?
Uh-huh.
That's going to be a secret.
Okay, so we will not talk about that.
Not until afterwards.
Okay, all right. No, I didn't know we were going to rally people. In other words, I didn't know if we rally a crowd. So I would say we'll leave that alone. Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. Anything else I need to know?
Just Monday is it. Let's go.
Monday's it. Will he know? No, he won't know the results till after the other
August
thing.
the 13th.
Wow, what an suspense.
Yes.
Oh, he's got to get all through the fair. Yeah.
And a good spray, a sweet corn run.
Yeah. Is he spraying this morning?
He is.
Okay,
all
he
day.
told me he said he'd be busy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
You are
We
most
appreciate you
welcome.
being here. Denise, if you would give them to Jim and ask him to give one to everybody
Oh,
just for the
thank
heck
you.
of it.
Yeah, they're all yours. I
Okay, so that's my
appreciate you.
12.
That's your 12.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Go from there.
All right. Anything else?
No, we're good.
I'm going to say goodbye, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. You
See ya.
too.
Bye.
See ya.
Molly Chorman, everybody. I'm going to keep this one. So, all right, Jeff Chorman is a good friend of mine. I highly recommend him. I personally endorse him, and I'm telling you, he won't let you down. He won't let you down. Jerry's Lawn and Tree Care is another person I personally endorse, and I just want to let you know that if you need some grass cutting, if you need your lawn mowed, if you need an irrigation system put in, if you need some pavers, if you have a tree, like I'm doing all the hand gestures. If you got a big old tree and it's leaning or the limbs are hanging and you need it trimmed up, he could trim it up. But I'll tell you what else he could do. He can cut that tree completely down. I mean completely down if you want it gone, okay? So he also can grind up the stump or he can dig up the stump, okay? So anyway, that's kind of where we're at. Jerry's Lawn and Tree Care. He's an honest guy. He's got the equipment. He's got the manpower. They know how to run the equipment. They're good people. So if you need anything done, and I didn't mention it, he also sells mulch. He sells firewood. He does a lot of different things. So if you've got something around your business or your yard or whatever, and you're not sure if Jerry does it, you just give Jerry a call. It's 302-363-6025. That's 302-363-6025. It's JLC-LLC.com, okay? JLC-LLC.com. Jerry's Lawn and Tree Care on Facebook. Jerry Santoro, if you're listening, thank you for all you do for me. I appreciate it. He keeps the grass cut at a couple properties I have, and every time I need something done, he gets it done. Now, one more company that I'm really proud and pleased to be associated with, and we're going to ask Charlie if he wants to join me for a minute to come on over. You might have to catch his eye, yeah. But anyway, I want to say thanks a lot to Dry Zone and Hello Garage, both two companies that have supported me well over the years, been very dependable, been very honest and fair to deal with. I've had a crawl space encapsulation done. I've had structural things done. I bought their vacuum cleaner system from the Hello Garage people. I've done all kinds of things. So if you have any questions about what Dry Zone does or Hello Garage does, check out their Facebook pages or their website if you would. If you're looking for a career change, they always are looking for more people to add to their team. Give them a call at 302-684-5034. 302-684-5034. Dry Zone and Hello Garage. They'll do you a good job. And if you're looking for a new job, they're always looking to hire people, okay? So, where are they? Right on Route 16, which some people call Beach Highway. Now, I've asked Charlie to come have a word with me. He likes to join me every now and then. So,
Yes, sir.
let's take a picture first.
All right.
And just tell us briefly how you doing there.
All right, just beating the heat right now.
Beating the heat. It's going to be a rough day today.
Staying cool, drinking plenty of water, staying in the AC.
Okay, you're wearing your Southern States hat today.
Yeah, I see Gary Rhodes give it to me.
Are you a farmer?
I used to be years ago.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Okay. Isn't Southern States a great company?
Yeah, it's everything you need right there, all
Right
wrapped
there.
up in one.
All wrapped up in one. That's a
Yeah.
good way to put it. Yep.
Yeah.
And great gas prices too.
Yeah,
So
he's staying below the limit. you
I
know.
agree. Yeah. All right. So are you doing anything special this weekend?
Just sitting tight, I think, and going
Okay.
here and there a little bit and doing
All right.
a few things.
Okay. Do you sing or dance?
Sometimes.
Oh, really? In the
Yeah.
shower or out
No,
in public?
I ain't going to. Not in the shower. I got to be careful, but maybe on the floor.
Okay. All right.
All right.
And you got any animals?
We got a little dog at home there.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Does he bark much?
Yeah, when somebody comes to the door, you better look out. You
So
don't
he's
need
better- he's
you
better
don't
than a
need a doorbell no more.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
good. All right. Anything else you want to tell us?
Oh, now just say hello to everybody who's watching.
Okay.
I wave a little bit.
All right, we'll do that.
And,
Who's your
stop-
electric provider? The co-op
Not
or
the co-op,
Delmarva?
I think.
Okay, well, take one of those cards with you. I want
Oh.
you to vote for Jeff Chorman.
Oh, okay.
There you
yeah.
go.
All right.
All right.
Thank you for having me on. I
Oh,
appreciate
have you
it.
had breakfast yet?
Yeah, I just got done.
What'd you get?
Had the eggs, home fries, and a scrapple.
What are you drinking?
I drank coffee and.
Okay, was it all good?
Yeah, everything's good here. I come here every day.
Do you really?
Just about when
Just
I'm
about.
not on
Okay.
the road.
So if you don't come in, they're worried.
Oh,
Yeah, where's Charlie?
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll see you, okay?
Okay, thanks,
Thank you. All right. What else is going on? Guada, are you up for a quiz? A quiz. Okay, we're going to ask Guada a series of questions. Guada was the Domino's champ at Fine Day Farms last night, and we want to know what's her strategy. How do you beat us? And she was so boastful. Like, she was like, I am the winner. Where is my sash? Hey, let's take a picture. All right. Now, you've been on a trip.
Yes.
Right. You went to like England or somewhere. Where did you
went
go?
to the Philippines.
The Philippines.
Yeah,
Okay.
For 35 days.
And you love flying on what airlines?
They call it ANA, which is
ANA.
All Nippon.
Really?
It's a Japanese airline.
You said they're so polite and the bathrooms are so clean.
Clean,
I mean,
big.
I've never heard somebody describe flying the way you did.
Yeah, and it's an economy, so it
Really?
was pretty good. Yeah.
You were very happy.
I was very happy, but let me tell you, thank you for, like I'm going through like adjustment.
Midlife crisis?
No. Like time zone. But
The time zone,
thank
right.
you for your friendship because I'm starting to adjust. Normally and
So
being
you're
with
only
you
going
guys.
to get better. Like if you were getting,
Absolutely.
like if you were getting on our nerves, you're saying stand by. It's just going to get better.
Yeah, it's nice to be around you all again, and yeah,
We're
thank
just
you.
a ball of inspiration,
Oh,
you know.
absolutely. I'm very thankful for that because you helped me a lot. Or else I would be like, it's sad when you leave your other home.
Right.
But then you come to like your friends.
Right.
Like the community around you, which is, the radio station, your group.
Well, we try.
The best shot was awesome experience. And this is actually nice. It's our first time here.
Oh, really?
The food is excellent.
Good.
And
This is your first time at the Palace?
well, for breakfast.
Because they
actually,
didn't do breakfast before.
Yeah, and the setup is really nice.
Yes.
I'm very impressed.
We are too.
So, yeah, anybody that, likes being on the radio, come on over because it's really, impressive actually.
Well, good. Are you on the co-op? Oh, hold on. I'm taking a break from Delaware 105.9. For that audience, switch over to Jim Weller on Facebook right now. Okay.
Co-op.
So with that said, we're now on one radio station, one TV station, YouTube and Facebook.
Wow, you can come a long way
Oh, we
for like
have.
35 days.
Yeah, we're amazing.
Amazing.
We're
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, you guys
So-
are just amazing. So.
All right. Well,
anyway,
so are you.
Thank you.
Yep, and we appreciate you coming over last night. You were well behaved.
Oh, I love it.
Your car
I
didn't
love
leak
it.
any oil in the driveway or anything. So
It's the best after your immediate family being with you
Okay.
guys. Yeah.
Well, we try.
I feel at home. at
Denise
your
is the
place.
one.
Absolutely.
Right. I'm the
she's
candle, but she lights the flame.
She is awesome. Just
All
awesome.
right.
Brad and I
Okay.
were talking about the food and how she prepares it, everything was good.
She is amazing.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
It's okay. Goodbye. Get out of here, Guada. We're done. All right. It's Colin's turn. Oh, my goodness. What a morning we're having here. If you love the palace, we need, hey, Guada, we need a Google review, if you would.
That's
okay?
a good idea, yes.
Yes, we need a Google review. And tell her how great the Weller Does Delmarva show was. It made the food taste better. So anyway, but we need Google reviews. If you're out there and you're listening and you love the palace, we'd love to hear from you. All right, or Surf and Turf too. Two great restaurants.
Yeah,
All right,
exactly. Yeah,
Colin?
the Surf and Turf is really good. So you like going there for lunch for the crab
Yes.
cake, right?
Yep, my friend Donald
Yeah.
likes the crab cake.
Donald likes that too.
I like the turkey club. I've been there at night. I've had their steak. It's really good.
It is good, real good.
Yep,
Yeah.
I'm really happy.
All right, so hey, Fine Day Radio, Jim. So we've got these packages that we've been
Yes.
promoting. 60 ads for $5.57.
Yeah,
and you're going
that's
to get
less
a
than
bonus
$10
with
an
it.
ad.
That's less than $10 an ad, right? So if you bought any ads recently,
Anywhere, anytime.
right?
$10 is a bargain.
Exactly, that's a good deal. 60 of them you're going to get.
7 days a week.
7 days a
Prime
week,
time,
prime
6A
time.
to 8P.
Exactly. So if you want that, and you're going to get this bonus where Wednesdays, Jim Weller Live.
Yep.
We do that at the Golden Eagle Diner in
From
Seaford.
10 to noon.
10 to noon. That's
Every
right.
Wednesday.
Yep. And that show is building
It's
momentum.
on fire, man.
I
I mean,
am-
people are coming and hanging out with us.
I am really impressed of the momentum that show has built. I mean,
Yeah.
and it took a little while. It took 5 or 6 weeks, 7 weeks, something like
but now
that.
we got people filling the room, hanging out with
Exactly.
us.
Yeah.
It's really kind of neat. So if
Yeah.
you ever want to be on that show, one way to do it for sure, because that's what's happening now, is I don't have enough time for everybody that wants to be on.
Right, yes,
So
yes.
how do we do it? We sell you this package for $5.57. You get the 60 ads, and every other month you can come on that show for free.
That guarantees your spot. there.
Guarantees
Yeah.
it. Yep. So it's the same old thing. Throw enough money at me, and I'll figure out a way to make it happen. Okay.
Hey, if you're a politician, if
Oh,
you're,
yeah,
if
we
you're
got our
going to do this,
package.
or a PAC, we've got a package for PACs.
Yes.
If you are a PAC and you're looking to spend some money to promote your particular political candidate, there are special ways you have to do it. So we're learning all this stuff.
Right.
Being new,
We are a
purchasing a
work in
radio
progress.
station, we have to
Progress.
follow lots of FCC rules and
Yes.
lots of SEC or whatever they are.
FCC.
Campaign finance laws and all that.
Yep.
So we've got this package for you. It's not the only thing we're offering, but this is just a really good deal.
Right, I
would
agree.
recommend getting this.
Right.
So
lot of bang for the buck.
lot of bang for the buck. So inquire with Jim about that package.
Yes, please
there.
do. Call me on my
What's
cell.
that number?
302. Well, yeah, call this number, 302-751-5001. That's a voicemail. Leave me a message, and I'll get back to you.
751-5001. That's area code 302.
Yep.
And if you're in New Jersey as well, because our
Same number,
stations
yep.
are there, same number.
Or if you
and,
ever want to advertise, you ever want to be on, we really are. We've hit the ground running in September.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people look at this station, they say, man, you look like you've been in business for years. We've been in business for years.
Right,
We
we
just
have.
haven't owned a radio station for years.
Well, yeah, and I mean, I've had a TV station for many years,
Right.
probably 5 years or so.
Yep.
So we do have experience with this, but we've been doing the broadcasting stuff
for a long time.
probably 10 or 12 years.
But not only that, we're business people.
well, we've been in business,
And
yeah,
that
a
is
while.
what we want anybody that's thinking about advertising to remember is we're not your average TV or radio or billboard salesperson.
Well, there's a goal when we started this station is we wanted to give other advertisers what we never got, what
Correct.
we wanted
Right.
as customers, and we never got. So that's what we're doing. We're giving that.
And we're trying hard. In other words, we're trying hard to make sure everybody is getting a good return on their investment. Nothing's guaranteed when you buy advertising. The only thing that's guaranteed is people hear it. I
Yeah,
mean,
right.
it's the same thing with going out in the sun. Some people get a sunburn, some people get a suntan, and some people get freckles.
Right.
So, in other words, I think when you advertise, it's kind of the same way. You don't really know what you're going to get,
Right.
but you know you're going to get nothing if you do nothing.
I want to ask a question.
Go ahead.
Is this one of Rick Fowler's printers that printed this?
It definitely is. Isn't that nice?
That really is. So no
Yes.
nonsense office machine. Rick Fowler sells these copiers.
Yes,
He's
he
got like a
does.
lease program or something too.
Oh,
or
yeah,
somehow
yeah,
that
yeah.
do it. That really turned out nice. You just need
Yeah,
to use
we are
better
very
paper,
happy
Jim.
with no nonsense. We bought a bunch of computers recently.
Yep.
I bought a couple printers. I put one in each one of my own personal offices. I didn't even feel like walking to the other printer.
Yeah.
I said, sell me a
Had
printer.
way
So
too
he
much
did.
exercise.
Way too much exercise, So anyway, he hooked us up with, printers, one in my office, one in each office. So I'm very happy with him. No Nonsense Office Machines has also supported Fine Day Radio. So
Exactly.
we say
Yeah,
thank you.
that's why I
Thank
mentioned.
you,
But
thank you
these
for that.
really catch your eye. I mean,
They
that is
do.
a nice, crisp,
Well, even look at
clear
this copy.
printing. Yeah, right. Yep.
I mean, so the copiers he sold us are fantastic.
And you know what I like?
What's that?
He's got this package where you don't even have to think about anything. Toners included and all
Yes,
that.
right.
I mean, maintenance toner,
Right.
all that. So get up with Rick
I
Fowler
keep
at No
extra
Nonsense
toner
Office
because there's
Machine.
nothing worse than Saturday afternoon running out of toner.
Right.
So Rick keeps me well stocked, and I'm very, very happy with him.
All
so,
right.
I'd love to talk to you. So whether you want to just join me on one of the shows, whether you are, oh, I hear the music. We're back on Delaware 105.9.
All right. I'll see you, Jim.
To that audience, we're back. We're back.
my
We're
last
back.
spot.
This is
I'm
our
done.
last. Thank you, Colin.
Thank you.
Colin Walls Service Center, downtown Milford. Good quality automotive repairs, maintenance, and things like that. I'm going to talk about Chick-fil-A real quick while we figure out who's coming on next. But Chick-fil-A is a great company. They are a sponsor of my show. So thank you to Chick-fil-A. Whether you want breakfast, lunch, or dinner, they have many, many locations, and they will do a good job for you, okay? So whether you want to dine in or take out, whatever you want to do, Chick-fil-A will take good care of you. We're going to give away some Chick-fil-A gift cards one of these days. Now, I want to talk to Miranda. Let's take a picture first. Are you
Okay.
ready? One,
Yes.
2, 3. Okay. I think this is your 4th time joining me on the show.
Yes.
And I just want to say I'm very honored to have you on. Okay?
I tried to get Steve to come on today, but
Really? He was here. He was smiling, waving. Just got to get him over here. All right. 4th of July. Were you busy?
steady.
Steady? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, you got a brunch tomorrow?
Yes.
Or a breakfast buffet? What's it called?
It's a breakfast buffet.
Okay. And so you got that tomorrow. Today, I noticed we have a nice little crowd.
Yeah.
Everybody's well behaved.
So far, so good.
Yeah, if they're not, let me know. Okay?
I will.
All right, I'll get them. So anyway, I just want to say thanks for having the show here. Thank you for joining me. And is there anything coming up that you know about? You got brunch on Sunday. Is it called brunch or just the breakfast buffet?
We call it breakfast buffet.
I keep adding
Some people
words to
call it
everything.
brunch. It,
Okay.
You know, same
All right.
thing.
And what kind of things are on the menu for dinner? Is there steaks here?
Yes.
Okay, so you got steaks.
Yes.
All
We have
right.
ribeyes, prime ribs,
Ooh, okay.
and New
All
York
right.
strips.
Do you have crab cakes here?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have crab imperial?
Yes.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, good. All right. Well, good. So you have dinner, breakfast, lunch, dinner. How late can you get breakfast?
So Monday through Friday until 12, Saturday and Sunday until 2.
Oh, wow. That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what time can you order lunch?
11.
11. Okay.
Yeah.
So lunch. And then dinner, are you open till 9 or 10?
10.
10 o'clock. Okay.
Yeah, that's
7 days a week.
7 days a week.
Wow, very good. Lots of parking.
Yes.
Nice clean restrooms. You get seated rather quickly, and if you have to wait, there's a nice air-conditioned waiting
Yes.
area. I noticed some places people are sweltering outside waiting to get in. So if you have to wait a little bit to get in, the wait time is usually quick, but very comfortable. You got seats right out there, and it's air-conditioned.
Yes.
Then we got the back deck. If somebody just wants to go outside and just relax a little bit and so on, okay? I do have a crazy question. Are they allowed to smoke on the back deck?
No.
No, I
We
didn't
do
know
ask
that.
that you step off to the side.
Okay, I just wondered. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you can, like, if you just go down the back steps or the
Okay.
side, yeah, that's fine. We just ask that you
That's a
don't out there
cozy-
because other people around.
That's a good point. Yeah, be respectful of others. All right. All right, so you can dine out, but it's nice and air conditioned in here. I like that
Yes.
this thing is on.
Yes.
That I was told don't touch that.
I
They
turned
said-
it on for you.
Okay, well, thank you very
You're
much,
welcome.
okay? All right, but I was told do not touch that. So I didn't. I did turn the music down. I hope that's okay.
Yes, that's fine.
Okay, all right. So anyway, how's your week been? Anything exciting?
Good. We just went to fireworks on 4th of July.
Where'd you go?
Laurel.
Wasn't that great?
Yeah, we park on the railroad tracks, like on the back part, and
Really?
that way we can
Get out of
get
town.
out of there really fast, and it
Wow.
works for us every year.
Kids had a good time?
Yeah, they loved
Okay.
it.
Good
Even
enough.
the baby loved it.
Really?
Yeah.
Not scared or anything?
No, she
Okay.
was excited.
Well, that's good. All
Yeah.
right, so it was a good time.
Yeah.
Didn't cost nothing.
Nope.
That's also adds value to it,
Yes.
doesn't it? Yeah. All right. Well, is there anything else? Google reviews
Yes.
of the Palace or even Surf and Turf.
Yes, we appreciate them very much.
Okay, and so people just go online and get a good review. I know at my business, I tell people I love good reviews, but if there's anything wrong or you couldn't give me a good, get up with me.
Yeah, just let me
have
know.
a chance to make it right. You know what I
can
mean?
always call here and ask for me.
Okay.
I'm more than willing to help you.
Right. So we deal with different things and a lot of moving parts.
Yes.
So so if there's a reason you can't give a good review, let us know. I guess is what
and
I'm
when
saying.
you do give a good review, you can always mention like your server's name and stuff
That's
because then we
nice,
do
yeah.
recognize them for that.
That's nice. Oh, do you really? Okay. All right. Well, the ladies you have working in here today have been hustling.
Yes, they've been running.
It's Kim, and what's the other lady's name?
Sammy.
Sammy and Kim. Kim was here this morning. I mean, she was getting everything ready, and I could tell I was interrupting her, and she was so polite. But she was like, I need to keep moving, Jim.
Yeah.
So anyway, you got a good team here. Thank
Yes,
you very
we do.
much. I noticed the restroom out there on the deck has got really good air conditioning.
Yes.
Man, it's like if you need just a breath of fresh air.
Sometimes if we can't find people, that's where we go.
They're
You go there or the
just hanging
walk-in,
out.
you might find
Yeah,
them.
Yeah, I agree. So very good. All right, anything else?
No, I think that's about it.
And what's the phone number if somebody has a question?
302-422-2007.
2007.
We
okay.
also have an alternate line. It's 302-422-3008.
Really? In case one's busy.
Yep.
You can order takeout.
We do a lot of takeout, so we have
A
to
lot
have
of
two.
takeout. Okay. You don't deliver, but you do it through DoorDash.
We do
right?
through DoorDash, Grubhub,
Okay.
and our website does it. They partner with DoorDash.
Really? Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
See ya.
See ya.
All right. There she goes, Miranda. And we love reviews, whether it's for Surf and Turf or the Palace. Let us know, okay? Now, what else is going on? Don't forget to vote for Jeff Chorman. Bruce Mears is coming over. But I'm going to brag real quick on my heating and air guy because I gotta believe right now is about when everybody's thinking about heating and air. I think they're thinking about the air more than they're thinking about the heating. So anyway, it is Top Flight Heating and Air. He is a good sponsor of the show. Ryan Brower, we really like him, and man, the dude has lost a lot of weight. He's looking good. And but if you need some emergency AC work or you just want to get scheduled to have your system checked on a regular basis, if you need a new system, whatever you may need, he's got the team, he's got the vehicles, he's got the product, he's got the price, he's got the finance, and he's got it all going on. So if you have any questions, Nancy, we will need you closer to Sing today. Okay? So anyway, I just want to say that if you need your air conditioner serviced, or you want to talk about a replacement, or you want one of these ductless systems, maybe you got like an extra room and you say, you know what, I'm just going to treat myself to some ice cold air conditioning, give him a call. What's the phone number? 302-329-8003. Dial it in that order. It's 302-329-8003. But the neat thing you can do, you can go to calltopflight.com. And you can see available times right there, real time, and you can schedule an appointment, and that way you can just get on with your life and you know when they're coming, okay? All right, Bruce Mears is here. He has brought his fiancee, Nancy.
Yes.
And she's taking pictures.
Yeah.
But I know it's been a lifelong dream of hers to sing on the radio.
Yeah,
is that
it has
right?
been, Jim. Yeah.
And
but
we want to honor that
Yeah.
dream.
Well-
we want to help a young lady's dream come true.
she really wanted to sing today, but she didn't remember that we were coming Saturday, and she sang "God Bless America" all the day on 4th of July. So she's resting her
Vocal
her
cords.
singing voice. Oh well,
Look at you sticking up for her like that.
Jim. She's just resting the singing voice. The vocal cords are still alive
Okay.
and well.
Let's take a
She's
picture,
telling
Bruce.
me what I need to know.
Okay. Picture time. Hey, I want to say one thing. I went to a meeting recently, and was it planning and zoning you were
Yes,
on?
yes.
And I just want to say, I thought the planning and zoning committee, there was multiple people that had multiple situations. It was an interesting experience, just watching how everybody was handled, all with respect, all with, there was nobody rushing nobody. It was just great.
Thank you.
You guys did a good job.
Thank you.
I think it's Bob Wheatley was running the show, but
Yeah.
it was good. It was just to see your county government working like that right in front of you, live on, is it streamed?
Yeah,
I guess
yeah,
it is.
streamed on
It
the
was
county
really good.
website. Yeah,
It was
we're really
good,
proud
so.
of what we do. You know, it's a
Well,
thankless job.
Yep.
Bob's a great leader. If he
Yep.
ever quit, I'd probably go with him.
Well, don't
So,
talk bad about that.
But we all love to serve.
And Bruce Mears, designer, builder, is that
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, I think
the
it is.
Bruce Mears?
Yeah, the one and only.
The
only
one and only.
I'm the only one who can do it.
So where did you and Nancy go for fireworks?
To sleep.
You watched them?
It was past my bedtime. I think I heard a few.
Okay, all right, well, good. Do you have any pets?
Yeah, two
Okay.
boxers.
Yeah. Oh, two of them?
Yeah.
Oh, because
yeah.
one boxer can't be a boxer without another boxer.
How true is that? Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
so-
Yeah, we got a
okay.
pair.
Really?
Dexter and Zozo.
Okay, and you bought a boat recently?
Yeah, I did. I don't know why.
Oh,
It's
okay.
still sitting in the yard.
You haven't used it yet?
No, not yet.
Well, you're probably spending less money on it if you're not using
That's
it.
true. I've just
That's
been-
true.
you know,
How big is it?
23 feet.
Okay.
It's Carolina skiff, great
Really?
for the bay and close to shore in the ocean.
Okay.
You know, May and June are just crazy for me. So
Yes, right.
You know, now we're getting our head above water and we'll get
Because
it
as
in
being
soon.
a builder down at the beach, you've got crunch time.
Yeah,
You've
deadlines.
got to be done by a certain time or a certain date.
A lot of developments close, and those that don't close, if you're building for folks, they want to be in for the summer.
Right. They don't want to hear it or
No.
see it, and they
No.
want to get in.
Yeah, they're building
They
a
wanna
beach
use
house.
it.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of pressure.
Okay.
And we built a lot of houses over the last 38 years.
Yeah, you
so,
have.
And all my clients need me for little stuff.
Or they
too.
come back and have a child or somebody else that wants
Right,
a house.
Right.
So
Right.
you've done a good job.
Thank you. Well,
So.
in July is a special time down in Bethany. We have the Coastal
tour.
Library Tour of Homes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can do it online now.
Yeah. During COVID, where we couldn't have in-person visits,
Right.
they started doing the virtual tour.
Right.
And it caught on. People love it.
Because the
So-
people could be all over.
Right, right.
You know, because
right.
a lot of people move here or have
Right.
a second home here.
Yeah. The virtual tour is June 14th through August 4th.
June 14th through August 4th.
Mm-hmm.
And how do they learn about it? Where do they go?
At the website beachandbaycottagetour.com.
Beach and Bay cottagetour.com. It's a fundraiser for
It's
the
a
library,
fundraiser
isn't it?
for the library, and there's
Okay.
also a link on the library. You can just
Okay.
Google South Coastal Library.
Was
in
it 50
Bethany.
bucks or something like that?
I'm not sure what in person is, but
Okay.
the video is 35.
35,
And you
okay.
can watch it numerous times.
You could have all your friends over.
That's what people
And
are
say,
doing. That's what's made it so popular.
Give me some ideas. So, I
Right.
mean, even if you're thinking about building a new house or doing some
Right.
remodeling, this
Right.
is a good way to get a bird's eye view.
Right. People have dinner parties and then watch the tour.
Really?
You know, it's a wonderful thing.
Are you
So,
in there?
I have two. Yeah,
Really?
I typically have 2 or 3 every year.
Doesn't
Yeah.
this feel great?
Yeah,
This
it
air
does.
conditioning?
It does. Yeah,
I love it.
It does.
I
Yeah.
love it. So
we're looking forward to the tour.
Good.
You know, and then we
Good.
slide into August when things start to slow down at the beach a little.
Right.
It was
a little
pretty
less traffic.
intense down there.
I bet
4th
so.
of July week. But,
What are the boys doing for the summer?
well,
Two sons, right?
Yeah, 3.
Three. Okay.
Jordan just finished after studies with UPenn to.
Okay.
He graduated with a degree in computer coding just in time for AI to take over coding.
Ooh,
So he
okay.
took an advanced class to add AI to his degree.
Excellent.
So he's
Good thinking.
He's going to start looking for his big boy job in August because he
Okay.
wants to finish the summer working at the rope walk in
Okay.
Bethany Beach.
Okay.
Brandon is still at the University of Miami.
Okay.
He doesn't come home. He loves it there.
It's
you know?
probably
Yeah.
no
He
comparison.
loves it. And Chase, I call him Actor Boy Chase. He
Okay.
graduated from American Musical and Drama Academy in New
That's
York.
in New York, right?
Yeah. And you know how college kids take off a little time after they graduate?
Right.
He's doing his dream job. He's at Disney for 6 months, and he's an actor on the Star Wars attraction.
Really?
Yeah. So
Wow.
he's just loving that.
You've done a good job.
Well, thank you. Thank
You know, 3
Yeah.
young men,
Yeah.
all doing
Yeah.
their thing.
All
And-
chasing their own dreams,
Right.
but not being
and
forced
you've
in any
paved the way
direction.
for them to be able to have that opportunity.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Wow, good job.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
Thank
Yep.
you.
Not an easy task.
No, it's not.
Yep.
No,
So,
no
well, good
but it's
job.
a
Now,
rewarding task.
how's Nancy been acting lately?
Well, I was afraid you'd ask that.
Who do the dogs migrate to the most?
Well, that's me when I come home, but
Okay.
both of us. But when I come home, they're happy to see me. You see that smile, Jim?
Right.
That's what she looks like all the time.
All the time.
So that's how she's acting. She's
Okay.
the nicest,
Happy.
most pleasant person I've been around.
Yeah.
Consistently.
She's changed. Your whole mannerism is different.
Is
In
it?
other words, I think so.
For the
I think
better?
you're for the better for sure.
Good. Well, I guess I
think
needed a
you
tune-up.
I think you maybe are just gentler and kinder and more content. You look like you have a peace about you and a glow about you. So
Yeah,
that's
there-
the best I can describe it.
I'm glad
you
I-
have complimented his life. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Nancy.
Thank you, Nancy. All right. So, other than that, is there anything else I need to know?
Well, Nancy and I went to the Ocean City Reef Foundation fundraiser last spring.
Okay.
And in the auction, she bought me a offshore fishing trip on the Morning Star, which is the party boat I go out on a lot.
Okay.
And so tomorrow I go on a 2-day trip to the canyon for golden tile fish.
Really?
Yeah. And
You're going to spend the night on this boat?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
How many people's out there?
Well, on this trip, it'll be just a few. His boat
really?
holds 25. but
Okay, it's
this
just a handful, though.
Yeah, he just takes a couple friends.
Okay.
So, and I'm
Okay.
lucky to be
Be
on
one of
that
them.
thanks to the raffle. And Captain Monty, he has the Ocean City Reef Foundation. He's put over 37,000 cement blocks on the ocean bottom. Coral will
Really?
grow on it. Yeah. A ton of culverts. He builds these things he calls them tog condos.
Really?
They're like pyramid shaped with holes in it.
Where does he build them at?
In his backyard.
And then they put them on a boat and take them out?
Every fishing trip you go on with Monty, he loads it up with something.
Really?
He goes to a reef he's building. Yeah.
How does he know where the... Oh, GPS.
Yes, yeah. So if you want to have a reef name, the Jim Weller Reef, every
Really?
year at the auction, or at the fundraiser auction.
Is this Monty owns a restaurant or no?
No,
Okay.
this is Monty
Okay.
Hawkins.
Okay.
Legendary Ocean City captain.
You've told me about him.
Yeah, I think you
Yes.
should go interview him sometime.
Right.
If you do, out and
Not
about
much-
on Delmarva.
Okay. I'm going to keep that in mind.
Yeah, I think you'd really enjoy it. It's pretty
Okay.
fascinating.
Wow. Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Because he's all about replenishing.
Yeah.
other words, building these reefs.
It's what's happened over the years is the draggers from other countries have just torn the reefs up, the inshore
Really?
reefs. So when you dump this concrete on there and coral grows on it, it's marked on the map. So if a dragger gets in it, they're going to lose their gear.
They're going to know it.
So he's
They'll
trying
be
to
adding to the reef.
He's trying to put back what was ruined by man.
Right.
So
Right. All right.
yeah, it's a really great cause.
Well, good job. Anything else?
I think that's it.
When's the wedding?
September 28th.
Wow. Big
And
day.
let me remind everybody to pray for Nancy.
Okay. That's her big day of charity work.
Yeah.
She's going to marry Bruce.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. I'm happy for both of you, though.
Imagine the surprise she's in for September 29th
Right.
when she wakes up. Oh, what
gonna
did
be
I
beautiful,
do?
though.
What did
Right.
I do?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
it's gonna
two
be
will
beautiful.
be fine.
Yes.
You will be fine.
Yeah.
I am happy for both of you, okay? You've done
Thank
a
you.
good job.
Thank
You've
you.
done a good job, okay?
All right.
I'm going to leave you.
Thanks for your friendship.
Yep, thank you for yours. And
I love
appreciate
being
all
on
you
your
do.
show.
Well,
I
thank you
appreciate
for
it.
coming.
Thank you.
All right, see ya. Nancy, did you want to talk or not? Are you sure? I got time for you. Okay. I don't know. Why? Should I? No, I will. Let's get them ready. Go ahead and turn the phones on. All right, was that Bruce Mears that was just on? Oh, that was Bruce Mears. I'm just messing with you. I said Weller's is closed today. Weller's will be open on Tuesday. We're going to open up the phone lines. What should we give away? What should we give away? You want to do some free pizzas for the rest of the day? What, you want to give away a free pizza? All right. Well, what's a question? All right, here's the question. I had a lady on the show that's the manager of the Palace. The first person to give me a call and tell me her name wins a free pizza. How about that? A free large pizza. 302-422-7336. 422-7336. We're giving away, in fact, the Palace is giving away one large cheese pizza to the first person that gets through on the telephone and tells me what is the manager's name that was just on the radio. You get a free large cheese pizza. You pick it up at the Palace. You got a phone call already? You got a phone call already? Caller, are you there?
Jim.
Yes.
Good morning, Jim.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing okay. How are you doing?
Good. Who am I talking to?
This is Ron in Georgetown.
How's Ron doing?
Ron's hanging in there. Her name is Miranda.
Hold on. Let me double check with the legal team. They're all clapping. Okay, Miranda. Now, what are you going to do with that pizza, and what time do you want us to be there to help share it?
You named the time. I'm open for it.
All right. Well, I guess, Ron, we're going to put your name down as the winner, but maybe you should, could you text me just your full name, or you want to tell me on air, or what do you want to do here? I need to get your name on their list.
Yes, Ron Stiteley.
S-T-I-T?
S-T-I-T-E-L-Y.
E-L-Y. Ron, you've spelled your name correctly today, so thank you very much. All right,
Thank you,
Ron,
Jim.
I'm
Thank
going to
you, Jim.
tell. So you'll have to call here when you're ready and order it, and a large cheese pizza. You know where the Palace is in Milford?
Sure will. Thank you, Jim.
All right, have a good weekend. Bye-bye.
You too, buddy. Bye.
Bye. All right, so we gave away that pizza. We only have one to give away, so that was pretty nice. Do not forget, if you're here, and you have to be here to do this, so come some Saturday if you're not here now. But we've got them, count them, 10 of them, 10 $10 gift cards to Surf and Turf. And what you do is, this is a contest or a giveaway that is put on by the Palace, and we are just facilitating it for them. So we're giving away 10 $10 gift cards to Surf and Turf to people that are presently going to be here at 9:05 this morning. The first 10 people are going to be winners, okay? Speaking of winners, oh yeah, I'll take another call. What are we going to do though with another phone call? How about we give away a card for 6 apple cider donuts at T.S. Smith & Sons in, is it Smith & Sons? I can't remember. Smith & Wesson, Smith & Sons, T.S. Smith, Orchard Point Market. Added and Sons. Anyway, so if you want one of these cards, you would pick this up at Weller's in Bridgeville next week, Tuesday through Saturday next week. Phone number 302-422-7336. 302-422-7336. If you want a gift card to T.S. Smith for 6 apple cider donuts, call me now and I'll put your name on the list. T.S. Smith, okay? 302-422-7336. 302. Caller, are you there? Hey. Good morning. Good morning. Hello?
Hello.
Hey, I'm here.
Hello.
Is this Roosevelt?
Roosevelt, how are you, Jimmy?
Good. How are you doing today?
Good. How about you?
Good. You like them donuts? You ever had them?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to set a gift card aside for you at Weller's. We're not back till Tuesday, all right? Tuesday through Saturday, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Hey, have a safe day, all right?
Same to you, Jimmy.
Bye-bye. All right, one more phone call, 302-422-7336, 422-7336. If you would like 6 free donuts, call right now. I'll put your name on the list, and you can pick the gift card up at Weller's and go right on over to T.S. Smith and get your 6 free donuts for free. 422-7336. We're about out of time. I want to say thank you to Lawrence back at the studio. I want to say thank you to everybody that helps makes this show work. The people that are here in the restaurant, it's full of people. It's kind of nice. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us, and it's been a good day. Caller, are you there?
This is Roosevelt again.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Are you calling?
I think I'm pretty fast on the phone today.
What was that now?
I think I'm very fast today dialing the numbers.
Right. So are you calling for another gift card?
Yes, sir, they done it.
All right. I got you down for 2, okay?
Thank you, sir.
All right. See ya. Bye-bye. Bye. There you go. When one's not enough, get 2. That's 12 donuts. All right, everybody. We're out of here. We'll see you next week. Jim Weller, bye. All right, for my 102.3 audience, please, please, please let me know if you ever want to be on the show. Give me a
The
call.
best in
Thank you.
talk radio is right here on WNJD, Cape May, Lewis.
Breaking news this hour at townhall.com. I'm Bob Agnew in Washington. A heat wave in the northwest.
Because I've already had a heat stroke and so